Hey! What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I followed suit. I didn't know what to do.
It's good.
It was a spur of the moment.
Yeah, it was. Welcome back to the Charisma Plus. I think we're on episode 27. Buff's not here tonight, but Matt's back. Yay!
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get in.
Exchange, was that it? It just
That's how it works.
Not so equivalent.
Better. It's better.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Matt's going to be on a new character tonight. We'll get him introduced and we'll get into the story. Dane's got some stuff going on, but he may show up later. And I forgot to turn the air conditioner off. My bad. So you probably got a bunch of weird noises in the background.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, go like whenever the air conditioner on, it goes in the background. It's the same. This exact noise. All right. We've missed a lot of episodes. This campaign should already be wrapped up, but we are pretty much almost in the home stretch where it's on the horizon. It's coming. So hopefully we don't miss any more. And you should stick around every weekend right here Saturday nights.
That's
We'll
right.
finish up.
Yeah,
It's going to be
that's
a good ride. We got a little bit of fan art actually to show you guys. Let me see. Let's see. Where's my art page? Yeah, there's some old fan art right there. See, I think we got two. Let's see. Let me get my page pulled up. I forgot I'm using a different program. Bloop. Yeah, look at him.
The rude boy.
So emo. Look at him.
So moody.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Bro, they sing the theme song.
Falling in love with him right now.
And then we got
awesome.
one of
Yeah.
That's great.
Yay.
So cool.
I kind of miss my tentacles.
Yeah, them tentacles.
Get him
I
put back
love this
on.
show.
No, I'm good. I lost the racial because of that.
All right. So let's get you guys caught back up with what happened last time. A lot of stuff happened pretty quickly last time. You guys are pretty much caught up in some god politics.
Yay.
I think Joy and Tippy, you guys got up. You guys are currently on a ship right now called the Pride of the Sea. It's basically this giant warship, but they've kind of repurposed it for like a cruise liner to move important people from the wilds, or the city of Riverfall out on the island in the wilds, all the way back to the Crimson Empire, or Ashura as they call it now. Crimson Empire is the old thing. That's the old words that elves don't like to use. And you guys got involved with so Kalinor, a man all dressed in white with a black beard and a white stripe through his beard, a little gray spot. Those that you watched the first season will know who this guy is. But Kalinor showed up and he spoke to Tippy and Joy. Well, you guys had found a tree on the boat, like this.
We dreamt about it.
You dreamt about this light. You followed it in the real world, and you found this tree that's on the boat, and it seems to be powering the ship, strangely enough. And you guys tried out some of the apples, and they were the most delicious things you guys ever tasted. Other than the delicious water you have. This season's been all about like just delicious and perfect, like crisp water and fancy apples. But they call it the eternal apple tree, or he also calls it the Billy tree.
Billy.
He asked you guys to pretty much sink the ship and kill all the sailors on board because they took his tree that he placed in the world and moved it. This deity. Then Den, who did Den talk to? It was everybody else.
Yeah. She talked to interviewing. Well, no, she talked to
all
everybody. Yeah.
Okay, so it was Helen. Were you there? Talk to Den as well, or
No,
did you
I
stay
don't think
behind?
I was.
Okay, so Inryu, Torian, you guys spoke to Den, the goddess of time, who wants to destroy the tree. The history that you guys got told of the tree is that back 1,000 years ago, the world was kind of devoid of magic and was crumbling apart, and these trees have kind of been placed to help put magic back in the world. Even though the Pillage of Creation story, which is our first season, the party kind of fixed everything. These trees were also placed to just kind of help it stay, like kind of air fresheners, I guess, for the magic. We'll call it that. Keep it fresh. So anyway, these sailors, somehow dug up this magical tree, put it on their ship, and are using it to power the motors of the ship. Through instruction of Owen, or Mercule, the god of death, who also shows up later. You guys talked to him. But Den showed up and wants you guys to destroy the tree because these new gods that came from the previous story are overstepping their bounds, like Kalinor's messing a little bit with time and doing other things that are in other realms of other gods' areas, and she don't like it. You guys decided to summon up Owen, god of death, who from our previous season. There's starting to be where we're going. There's going to be a lot of throwbacks to the previous season. But if you don't know what it is, don't worry, we'll explain it. The previous campaign. So Owen, the new god of death, shows up and he's trying to be like he opens up like a portal to hell. And grabs Joy and basically forces you guys to make a choice. He wants everything to stay the same because he instructed, you guys can surmise, instructed these sailors to take this tree, put it on the boat, and it's basically moving around for some reason over the sea. You don't really know why, but he wants everything to stay the same. So the party kind of made decisions. You also guys kind of got told that through Den how gods aren't supposed to intervene too much directly, so they kind of leave that to lesser beings to kind of hash out their business for them. Is the way that's supposed to be done. But who knows how that's going to go. Halinor, you stuck to your guns, stuck to the Raven Queen, and I think it was Joy and Torian. You guys decided to go with Kalinor and sink the ship, kill the sailors. Tippy was also offered that if you guys did this, that the ship would be raised back up for her and she could be the captain of it. Inryu, you went with Din to destroy the tree. Did anybody else go with you, or you were alone on that one?
I think I'm alone on that one.
Okay. She gave you a bag of powder, basically, to destroy the tree. And I think...
I have the bag of powder.
Yeah, you have
the crystal ball.
Yeah, you have the one to destroy the ship. And also, Torian now has one as well. As you guys made your decision, it kind of materialized for you. But you still have yours. Like, yours didn't go away. And then Hallie, of course, is just kind of staying out of it, I think, for the most part. And Tippy, you decided to go...
Upon seeing Owen's great scariness.
You were intimidated by Owen and decided to do what he said, which is leave everything alone. Also, you guys figured out that the captain of the ship cannot die. He stabbed himself in the heart and he just bled everywhere. And he's like, man, well, this is it. He's the captain of the ship. It's kind of like almost like a Pirates of the Caribbean story, what he's got going on. It's kind of the feel of it. And that's right where we left you guys off. So even though, I'll say this, like your decisions, what you choose to do, it could affect future storylines or it could not. The option to just not worry about it is there. If you guys if it starts getting, weird and tempers and people want to get their way, winning RP and all that comes into play, it's okay to not do anything. It's fine to do whatever your character would do, and if it gets weird, then we'll move on. Ain't no big deal. So that's what you guys were like. You guys they left. Owen left after you guys made a choice. He threw Joy off the edge. Torian, you jumped in after him. But after you guys made your decision, you were pulled out of the water through divine intervention, it seems. And you guys are sitting on the dock, and I think. Was the captain there or not? I don't remember. He was around.
I think he
we were talking
walked
to him.
off or something after he stabbed himself.
Yeah, he's
A lot of time had passed since then.
Yeah, right. So you guys are. It's still nighttime. You guys are on the sea. You guys dealt with the dragon turtle already. It's kind of following you guys. Last time you saw.
Turtle took my book and
it
was like,
it took this
now.
demonic book. Man, a lot of stuff did happen. Anyway, so that's the last couple of episodes basically caught up. So you guys have been kind of stuck in the middle of some god politics over this tree that you guys stumbled upon, this tower in the ship you're riding. Still nighttime, still pretty much on the first day. They did unload. They unloaded about a fourth of the passengers left. The rest of them still stayed to continue their travel to Asheray. What do you guys want to do from here? Like you're left there, you're all looking at each other. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm going to look behind us, and is the turtle still following us?
Let's see, it's night. Give me a perception check. We'll refresh all the rolls.
Oh yeah, didn't the turtle try to eat Joy?
Nope.
Or did he see the other eyes?
He did not see. That wasn't the turtle. He saw
Thing.
the creepy thing he keeps seeing whenever he goes underwater.
Yeah.
7.
7. You can't see it in the distance. You know about where it was, but you can't make it out. Just kind of out there in the darkness, maybe, if it is still there.
The water around the turtle is like an oil leak too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like this weird, like oily look to it. Like you guys, well, Mary, you won't remember this. You remember that really old show, like Dark Water, or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, a really old show, kind of like that thing going on. Yeah, you don't see that. The ship's still moving. You guys are still heading in the direction, and there's still 3 weeks of travel left.
Ugh.
Oh my god. All right.
Gangster.
Yeah,
We on a long way.
yeah. Well, it can also we can. If you guys decide not to do anything, we can just pass the time, get you guys to where you're going, whatever you want to do. If you guys want to deal with the tree, like I said, it's kind of everything we do carries over to the next stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
So.
All right, so I guess I'll go back to the guys and I'll ask. So what do we do? We've been given basically 3 options.
My decision has been made, and I'm going to restore the balance that needs to be there.
Destroy the tree.
It needs to be done. To set what's wrong right.
I'm sure that Miracle has great reasons. I mean, he didn't really want to tell us what any of them were, but I'm sure there's a really good explanation of why he wants the tree on the ship here, and everything seems totally fine. So why do we even need to get involved? Because those lesser gods told us we did? I mean, as much as I would like to keep this ship for myself, I have my other one back home. It's fine.
You sure you don't want this one?
This one is a bit too flashy for the kind of things that I would need a big ship for anyway.
As to do nothing, it's useless. I made my decision regardless. What are you saying?
I haven't been told yet.
Told. Why not just make the decision?
That's not up to me.
It seems like such a waste, all of those apples.
They don't belong here.
They belong in my belly, and we can't get them anymore if the tree's gone.
That was great.
Oh yeah, Mary has a baby here too. I forgot to mention.
He says his head poking out. Yeah, it's not a shirt.
It's just a really cool 3D graphic.
Yeah.
Like your show.
But it doesn't belong here. It's put in the order and balance out of position.
Would Helena know anything about the trees or anything about the balance? Because he is not from the Ashen Empire or Crescent Empire.
Right. We can. It'd probably be a pretty high roll, but you can try for maybe if you want to do like a religion or maybe even like a history. See if you heard anything about it.
Okay. That's a big 8.
Big 8. Yeah. These trees don't seem to be common knowledge.
Okay.
They're not written about in the books. And nothing you've heard of would reference these. Let's see, and then Torian, I mean, let's see, how do we deal with Joy here? You guys look around, you don't see Joy anywhere.
Oh.
He did almost die.
He did.
Yeah, so
Yeah, him and Water don't have a good time.
Yeah,
so.
you were both pulled from the water. You do know that he came out with you, but now that you're looking around, you don't see him anywhere.
Torian, what do you feel?
Now, the tree being on the ship is unnatural.
What I wonder is why the trees exist. Why are they a thing?
It is quite peculiar.
I mean, after reading the stories, I mean, from what I've gathered, they were put here to help the world out. with magic. So
Yeah. And then Tippy, you know from your conversation with Kalanor that he said that they were placed here to kind of keep balance. It's kind of like we'll basically use it kind of like everything's fixed, but then there's like precautions kind of set up, right? And this tree is maybe one of those things. It's pretty much the idea that he gave you.
If we do take it upon ourselves to interfere, then I think it makes a lot more sense to keep a natural thing where it should be, rather than, keeping the ship and killing the tree, which is just, it's just a tree.
Well, if it was
It didn't
natural,
hurt anyone.
If it was natural, it's not here. It's not natural on this side of the plane. It needs to be where it needs to be.
Exactly, which is what Kalanor said. And I know that you weren't there for that conversation, but he was very convincing. He said, destroy the tree. Destroy the ship, let the tree sink, and then he'll come back and get the tree. We'll tell him where it is, and then he'll bring the ship back for us too. So actually, everyone comes back. The only people who die are
the innocent people on the ship, which I would not have my hand on.
But they're,
That's
are they
cool.
really
You don't have to do anything.
innocent? That other person that was on the ship earlier, that was a monster. And then that guy, the guy that Joy killed, he was really rude.
That doesn't mean they need to die.
But all of them might be rude. We don't know yet.
So all rude people need to be killed?
Possibly.
didn't you say Gimli was on here? What if he died? Then you ain't even got to worry about him anymore.
One ship, 5,000 stones.
He will meet his fate by my own hands.
Wait, other way around.
Did Tippy let us know that they're there for balance?
I don't think so.
I don't think her or Joy really ever brought that up.
Okay.
I don't think they ever really discussed exactly what was said to him.
Also, guys, where did Big Boy Joy go? You brought him back off the edge, right?
He was with me flying through the air. I'm not exactly sure how that happened.
He's probably in his room. After an ordeal like that, I would probably want to rest as well.
What did he get over?
We all got one.
We got the quarters.
Matt, or
I'm there.
make a perception check.
Okay.
I broke in.
Big old 9.
9. You're not too sure what these people down below you were talking about as you sit up in the crow's nest keeping an eye out. But you do see, you did see some odd things. Like it seemed like you didn't see one fall off, but then you kind of saw them. It doesn't make a lot of sense what you saw because you couldn't really tell under the cover of the darkness. But and they're down below you talking about some stuff, and you can hear them kind of murmur about like a tree and some other things. But that sticks out to you because you do know that there is a tree on board, and that is a big secret
It'd be
to
really funny if
the other sailors of the ship.
The gods were invisible to everyone that isn't like meant to
And we would
see
just
them.
sit down having a.
So yeah, we just had that like big
he didn't
scary
really see
encounter,
Owen.
but yeah, with no Owen there.
We've already got our ass whooped by something invisible. So.
Yeah.
So, but you're aware they're down there, and you kind of hear this conversation going on, and with that information, you can do whatever you want. You can.
At the mention of Kalanor, I will listen more intently as they continue to talk for a little bit, which they've already done.
Okay.
And I will start climbing down from my post to approach them.
Okay. And yeah, as you guys are having this conversation, as you can hear like the stretch of. This would be a rope ladder, yeah, kind of this rope ladder, and
A little creaking or whatever.
yeah, you can hear the creak, even with like the ocean, and as he's not being sneaky or anything, you guys do see. What does your character look like?
Okay. He's a larger human. He has gray hair. He's older. He has a large axe on his back, and he's older, so he's kind of hunched over a little bit, but like he's strong enough to hold his stuff. But he's making his way down, and he starts to approach you.
Yeah, and you guys are having this very serious conversation about possibly killing everybody on this boat. And I would say, as there is
Oh, bless you.
they do have a dress code for the sailors on the ship. Now, do you want to? I'm assuming that we're having you work for under the captain here, or are you kind of doing your own thing?
I'm doing my own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were up there. You just keep a watch for yourself.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to worry about you being dressed in the sailor outfit or anything. So yeah, this you guys are interrupted. This guy begins to approach you. Looks like are you in the guild? Now that could be a yes or like whatever. Okay. So yeah, he begins to approach you. You don't see any gold insignia on his neck or anything like that. What do you guys do?
Some of my acts.
Yeah. Like whoa, all right.
Whoa! There's no need in the axe or anything like that. I've just come to see what you guys were chattering about.
So serious matter.
It's private.
Well,
How did you manage to climb? You're like a big dude. And that's one flimsy rope.
I'm telling you, ever since I was on my first ship, her name was Bessie. And
Bessie.
She had the whitest sails of all the ships you'd ever seen. Anyway,
Imagine if that was a real conversation.
Mary.
Sorry.
but yeah, what was the question? I'm sorry.
Why are you?
Here.
You were talking about the gods, and like a long time ago, I had a dream that Kalinor came to me, and he said, "Look for this tree," and it was just a picture of this beautiful tree. I spent years and years looking for it. And it was here the entire time. I've been on this ship years, sailing back and forth from island to island, looking for this tree. And it was here. I just heard you guys talk about it.
I noticed he uses the old name instead of Nicholas Kalinor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look. He calls himself Kalinor. Kalinor.
Kalinor. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the mainland.
From then, friend, what is your name?
The Ashen Empire, the mainland. Oh, I'll stick out my hand. Shake. My name's Hank.
I am Henry, the Phoenix. Nice to meet you, Hank.
The Phoenix. Wow.
Chippy
I've never
whispers
seen one of those.
in. Nobody calls him that.
I've never heard it before.
Interesting.
Here lately on the boat, they just call him Metal Man.
Oh man, I like it.
Yeah.
But my name is Inryu.
Can I call you double M? Metal Man.
Just Inryu the Phoenix is fine, or
Eminem.
Inryu.
Still love his name's just Hank. It's like there's
Anyway, my name's Hank, guys.
Well, Hank,
What?
what are you after
Oh well, I mean,
other than the tree?
I'm here. Kalinor told me to protect the tree.
You had a calling to this tree.
Oh yeah, he came to me in a dream.
Same.
Oh, wow.
You want to see him? Well, I don't know if he's still there, but the tree's still there. Actually, you guys, you did see the tree, right? You came down after with Dim and you got to see the tree. We should all go back and see the tree again, because I would like some more apples. Do you want to go see the tree?
What about the apples?
Oh my goodness. Whew, these apples, man.
They're pretty delicious. I'm not gonna lie.
Can we make a pie?
I mean, he gave
I
us
think that'd
permission
be-
to do whatever we wanted to do.
That'd be
with the
kind of wasted
apples.
on a pie, though. I mean, they're good enough by themselves.
They are the best.
You'd
apples.
actually be watering it down, putting it in the pie.
Goodness.
You know what we should do?
Candied apples,
We should get one of those apples
apple cider.
and then like squeeze the juice into the water. Make some
Magic
godly
apple
apple
juice?
juice.
Oh,
Be great.
apple,
Do we got any more of that water left?
apple juice.
As far as the single thing that you guys are meant to give to Raynor, you guys don't have any more water left. You used it all in the
Yeah.
turtle. So yeah, he does mention Kalinor, and then Torian, you have aligned yourself with Kalinor in this story, so potential ally for you. Yeah, do you guys want to go back to the tree? What do you guys want to do here?
It seems roads of fate have crossed.
Yeah, Hank, I understand being called to something.
What are you called to?
I'll keep that to myself for now.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how long have you been up there?
It's hard to keep track of time. It's early/late. It's dark.
Days, weeks, years.
It's tough.
A few days?
How long have we been out?
The
You
boat-
weeks now?
It's been a few weeks, right?
you're on the night of the first day, basically. You guys have got on the boat, killed 2 nobles. They're
Been in prison. No,
They're-
it's been longer than that because we had a period of
it's been some
time.
oh, has it been? Okay,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a few days, I think.
Because I was in
yeah,
prison a
That's
whole
right. I
bunch.
forgot about that. Yeah, yeah,
And-
it has been a couple of days now. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But you guys have killed some people. Killed maybe killed the dragon turtle.
Accomplishments.
Hank, what do you know of the captain?
I met him once.
Do you think he's a noble man?
Let's see. So if you've been on the boat quite a few times, you met the captain a bit, and
He seems genuine.
you can make an insight check and see if I can give you anything else extra.
12.
12. He's a generally pretty good guy. Like he's a strong hair, kind of like your typical almost kind of warrior captain kind of guy. You do know that he keeps the information about the tree under lock since if you were one of the sailors you would know about it, but you don't ever hear them talk anything. It's very hush hush. But yeah, he's a good dude. Good dude as far as you know.
Yeah, the captain, I met him once or twice. He seems like he can hold his own.
He is very strong, but I have heard that he did tell us that he has fired people out of his cannons.
Oh,
Have you seen that?
well.
Make a history check.
A 9.
A 9. You have heard some things and some cannon shots, some screams. You haven't seen it yourself, but you're pretty sure that has happened.
Well, yeah, I've heard the cannons. I mean, I know what cannons sound like. I mean, old Bessie had a wonderful cannon on her.
One?
Yeah, just the one. It was just it was a large cannon. It was a large cannon. I mean, it could take out any boat. Any boat.
This one?
Oh, it's a big ship. I said boat.
Not sure. Got it.
But anyway, about this tree, you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. He scratches his scruff a little bit. I'm like, man, I would love to see that tree.
Well, let's go.
Well, yeah.
There's only one little god, and he's had a pretty rough time. So, I mean, he's probably been replaced by now by somebody else. So you just take care of that, and then we'll go see the tree.
Did you see how long have you been watching this?
Well, I mean, I just heard your conversation. I mean, like most people, I was asleep.
Like most people asleep.
Oh man.
So you've been on this boat the whole entire time and never seen the tree.
I mean, I've been looking for it basically my whole life.
It's been right under his nose the whole time. He's been riding the boat to go to places to find the tree, and it's been on the boat the whole time.
It's amazing.
Hank, you didn't see this giant armored god.
Time was stopped then, right? Like,
Huh?
Was
Yeah, time was stopped.
Yeah.
Dance? I'm not sure.
Time did get messed with when Owen was there. But from your perception check, no, you did not see him because you were pretty far up in the air. I guess, like even the fact that you even heard anything, maybe the wind just blew some of the conversation up there.
Actually, that's why Dan's so pissed. Everybody messing with time. Everybody doing it.
So far, aside from Tom's only been messed with once that you guys have been around for, and that was when Kalanor stopped it when you guys were having the talk about the tree, and then Den showed up, and then she
She reversed time.
She
on
reversed to
something, I
get
remember.
someone away from Owen.
Yeah.
But he was very much aware that something happened. Like he wouldn't like went back to the same motion. He was just like look straight like you son of a bitch. So
No, I did not see a big black armored man.
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, you guys have met Hank here, and he seems to have something in common with what you guys are doing right now. It's not so much with the journey you guys are on, but this tree business. It's been searching for a long time. Whether or not you guys trust him, want to show him, it's all up to you. He just showed up, but you don't get any ill feelings from him.
Right.
Like, he seems like a trustworthy guy. At least that he's on your side if things go down, right?
We'll see.
So
Well, let's take you to the tree.
Oh, great. That's exactly what I want.
All right.
Why have you been looking for the tree this whole time? Well, what would you like from it?
A god came to me and told me to look after this tree.
You saw a god.
So just to take care of it?
Yeah. That's what he wants, right?
I mean, when I saw him, which was just very recently, he had more specific plans in mind of what he wanted surrounding the tree.
I mean, he wants to keep it safe, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the fact that she talked to this like the guy that's pretty much been your life purpose is very interesting to you.
Oh yeah, I'm like at her. So then, what did he say to you?
Well, he doesn't want the tree on the boat.
Oh,
He wants it to go back to where it came from, which probably would be the safest place for it. But in order to get it there, sacrifices would have to be made on the part of others, the general public.
Sacrifice? What do you mean, just a mass genocide?
I mean, I don't know if you want to be telling that to Hank, but all right, man.
I don't know.
Just met this guy.
I don't know what any of that means.
There's one more they tell you.
But he wants it safe.
Yeah. He knows how good those apples are.
And if you look at Hank's shoulder, he has a tattoo of this tree that he's been looking for his entire life.
He's all about this tree.
Oh, yeah. The tree.
Yeah, and so she just told you that the Kalinor said that he doesn't want the tree on the boat. Yeah, what does Hank feel about that? Does he buy into it? Is he like, yeah, or is he just kind of like, oh, well, I just want to watch out for the tree?
She did talk to him personally.
Yeah, but at this point, you're just kind of taking her word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no real proof or anything.
So, did anyone else talk to Kalinor?
Our friend Joy did, but
We have no clue where he is.
he's taking a break, I guess.
It's recovering.
What happened to him? I mean, we've been on the boat for
3 days.
3 days.
You said that I was in prison 4 times. It has to have been longer.
Oh wait,
than that.
we passed by
We
it was how long was it? It was like
We spent some time.
it was
I
2
think it was
weeks. I
like
think.
2
I think you
weeks,
guys
yeah.
are a week out right now. That's right. Yeah, there's a week left for the trip. I forgot. Yeah, we
Yeah.
passed 2 weeks.
So my writing is she
Or no,
spends
it's
the journey
we passed
drinking
3
and then
weeks
week run
because it was going to
wild.
take a month to get there. That's right.
Yeah.
So we're on starting the 4th week right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've been on the ship for 3 weeks. Sorry, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Hard to keep up.
Who's been on this boat for so long, But time drags by in role play games, and sometimes it just flies by. You never know.
Almost in real time, really.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's like you've been on this boat for 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So you guys know Hank. Does anybody have any more questions for Hank, or do you guys want to show him the tree?
I'm ready to show him the truth.
Yeah, Hank, won't you walk with us? We're gonna look at the tree.
Okay.
And on the way there, can you tell me about Kalinor?
Oh, sure. I mean, I know he was in the great
Let's start
books.
walking.
Yep.
Yeah, I stand there. He was in the great books. And I just heard so many things so great about him the entire
Stands there
time.
telling the story. Yeah, everybody starts walking past you, like heading.
He just stares off.
Well,
like
I'm
the
kind of
nice
just standing there like, I think they want you to follow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna go look for my friend Joy.
All right, you look for Joy. All right. So yeah, you guys gonna just go walk back down there to where the tree is, or what you guys gonna do with it?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys get to the
Alright, so when we get to the door,
yeah.
like the first door, there we go. So there's just like a little room past this door, and there's probably a high % chance that there's going to be a guard in there. And then there's another door, and then the tree's in the next room.
All right, let's go.
Okay. But what would you do about that guard? Because he doesn't want you to go see the tree.
What?
I know. They're real picky about it.
Oh, I think I'd go talk to the captain.
I
Ask
don't
him.
think
What
the
if that
captain
wasn't an option?
He's not going to want you to see the tree either. See, he's been keeping it a secret from you from all these years, right? You've met him before. I'm sure you've brought up your love of the tree before, and he's never said anything about it, right?
Let's say someone was trying to keep you from your lifelong goal of seeing this tree, and he just wanted to stop you.
You got a
What
whole
would
lot
you
of-
do?
Yeah, you got a whole lot of different ways you could deal with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like getting too violent.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
violence
Yeah.
is not always
Yeah.
the answer. I mean, you could
Definitely
just,
wouldn't want that, no.
you could just
No.
blind him.
Says the barbarian. I don't want to get too violent. So when you guys get to the door, sorry, you guys are talking about this, and you guys look at the door. The door's locked now. That combination lock, that
Yeah.
weird puzzle, is shut. Is not open this time. Seems either the guard who left was like, "Ugh," and shut it, or the captain came through and was like, "What the hell?" and locked it back. So yeah, as you guys are talking, you get to the door, and it's locked back.
Hank, there's a lock here.
Well, how'd y'all get to it the first time?
Oh, it was open.
Well, there wasn't one. Yeah.
There seems to be a lock in front of you, but between you and your lifelong goal.
Okay.
Oh.
His intelligence is 8.
Okay.
His intelligence is a little low, but that's okay. I think everybody's this campaign is.
Hold on. Am I the smartest one in the group?
Probably.
So I think so. What do you got?
13.
13? Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
I got a 10.
Yeah.
Good average.
No, Tippy's got 14, I think.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I'm
I
not
say
super
brain
dumb.
power, baby.
Tippy is the smartest one in the group.
Ooh,
She has the most intelligence, I should say that.
So I'll look at the lock and kind of like see what's going on with it.
Yeah, and it looks crazy to you. There's it looks like a padlock, but then on the bottom it's just like this big square of just like pieces that move and spin. You can pull out. It's like this big just puzzle box. You can make an intelligence check.
11.
You don't know. All you know is this thing is complicated.
I guess this is where our journey ends for now.
Well, old Bessie, she had locks on her too, and I would never want anyone to tamper with that either.
But let's say Bessie had a lifelong goal, right? And there was this lock in front of her. And you had to get past that lock to get to the goal.
What's the door made of?
The door itself is a metal door.
Okay.
It is a metal door. A heavy metal door, but you can hit it. It's probably gonna make a lot of noise.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I mean, you could knock on the door.
There's a slot on the door as well, but it opens from the inside.
As he's been talking, he's kind of convincing me to knock this lock off.
Yeah. Everyone's instigating over here.
Tiffy takes a few steps back and looks out at the ocean as if she's not involved.
Looking at the lock, how thick is the, I guess, the metal part of the actual locking mechanism?
Oh, it's
You said that this one was like in the door. This is not like a padlock around a thing.
no, it's very much like a padlock.
Oh, it
It
is?
is, but
Okay,
like it's
my bad.
it's like a padlock.
Instead
like
of the key, it has a puzzle.
Yeah,
right?
so the key has a puzzle, and then the actual padlock itself seems to be more of a like connected to the door than like release and come out of the door. Like it doesn't look like something you can like take off the door. It looks like it's actually kind of part of the door.
Does it look like I could stick something in between like the slot and pry it loose?
Yeah, it looks like there's a space.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take. What do I got? How thick is a javelin?
Well, I mean, it has to come to a point, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a javelin.
Okay, yeah, you pull a javelin,
Pull a
javelin,
javelin out of your backpack.
and you stick it in between there, and you begin to give it a pull.
start trying
All right,
to
yeah,
pull
give
it.
this
Got them
strength
dead
check.
fool bags.
Ooh.
That strength check is a 21.
21.
Dang.
All right, roll a d6 for me.
Sure.
Been a while, huh?
Yeah, well, I took most of my dice home and I didn't bring it with me. 6.
Your javelin breaks.
Unfortunately.
Dude, the rolling the good numbers has been all bad. on
You
this
pull
boat.
it, and your javelin begins to bend, and the door. I mean, the door gets scuffed up a little bit, but it doesn't bend the door out of shape or anything. The lock seems unharmed.
Throw it away.
You're right.
Pull out my other javelin.
Yep.
Stick it in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Try it again.
Yeah. Roll another d6.
Oh my god.
3.
A 3. Okay, your javelin doesn't break, but you're pulling on it, and you've broken a lot of things in your day. You know, something should be given here, and you feel like your javelin is going to be the first thing to give as you're pulling it again. That it's there's something either up with this lock or this door. Something's going on here that's weird to you. It's like, stuff you've bashed should be bashed already.
Well, Hank, I guess the door is not going to break, but maybe this wall will.
Yeah, you guys are. There is like the ship is wooden in this area, and the area around it is wood. You don't know how thick it is. Tippy, after you guys have been down there, know that behind this door there's a stairway that goes down, and there's walls in the stairway. So who knows how thick the wall is? But
I dare not press down the wall of this great vessel.
Oh,
Why don't we just go for the most?
There has to be another way.
You could just knock
Knock,
and
yeah.
ask the guard to let you in.
Just knock. That seems to be the most direct approach. And maybe you would know the guard on the other side.
Yeah, you've been on the boat a whole lot. He might be one of your friends.
favorite part is like nobody wants to try this themselves. They're just like,
Yeah.
"Come on, Hank, be our fall guy, Hank.
yourself,
Come
Hank.
on."
You
I'm
gotta
going
see
to
where
say
you
you're
stand.
expendable or anything.
Oh me.
Has to get Perry to help.
Where is
Another
Perry?
expendable.
He's enjoying
He's
his life.
in bed.
okay?
He's enjoying his time.
Yeah, living his best
Down
life.
there playing poker and stuff.
Yeah. Well, while they're doing that, you do find Joy. Joy is in the he's in the quarters, and he just seems to be like seasick. He's just like, "Ugh,
Bruh.
friend, I don't feel so good. Something in the water. Must have been something I ate."
All right, well, just came to check. You know what? Have fun. I'm gonna leave and kind of head to like towards the front of the boat where Enryu kicked that dude down in that
Yeah,
part.
like down below.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can go back down there. What, is there anything you're looking for specifically?
Oh no, I'm just gonna drop some dust off.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, there are. How many do we say? 5 total spots.
Yeah, and one has already been taken care of.
Yeah. So, yep. So you go down there to put some dust. All right. Yeah. You go. I'll keep up with that over here.
You have tree killing dust?
You guys don't.
No,
the
yeah,
ship
ship
killing
killing
dust.
dust.
Oh, I've got the ship killing
You both.
She
have,
gave me
you
one,
both
too.
have it.
Okay.
You both have your own copy of it. So yeah, back up there. No one's like looked out of the door yet or anything, even though you guys are like
Loudly talking.
Yeah, out there talking. you
Against the
bent. You bent that. No one's opened the door from the inside yet.
Well, hell, guys. I mean, I've been waiting this long. Maybe we wait for a shift change or something. To when the doors actually open.
And then you'll just slide on in.
Just get on in there.
Yeah. So he offers that. Do you guys want to? Does anybody else want to try the puzzle, or do you guys want to wait until
What's the puzzle look like?
a?
An intelligence check.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
It's got a lot of I can see it in my head, but it's like there's like a snake here that you can spin. There's like a square over here. There's all kinds of stuff.
8
But total, like what was that?
intelligence, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. Is anybody helping her trying to do this? You can give her advantage or anything.
I'm still looking at it. I guess she can. Yeah, like. What's that thing?
It'll be fine. Yeah, go ahead and roll the advantage. Ain't no big deal.
9.
9. Oh, you don't know. You feel like you have to work on this for a while to get it open. Mm-hmm. The combination or the answer to the puzzle isn't apparent to you right now.
Okay.
Enryu is going to sit there, look at the puzzle. Then he's going to sit down, cross his legs,
Yeah.
and meditate while looking at the puzzle.
Okay.
The opportunity will present itself when the time comes. I shall wait.
Okay.
All night.
As long as it needs to be.
Okay. 3 days.
Hank
3 years.
Hank looks out at the stars and he's trying to attain the knowledge of like how long we actually have to do this.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Well, it's common knowledge on the ship. Like the captain lets everybody know that you guys are still a week out. There's still 7 days left.
I meant like till the next morning.
Oh, the next morning. Oh, yeah. So dawn is probably. Let's see. It is going to be. What day is it that I want to use? Oh, well, the sun will be coming up in about an hour.
4 a.m.
Yeah. And just a refresher, Tippy, you enjoy really messed that guy up that was in there before. So he may have just recently left and is walking around and abandoned his shift or something like that. Or he may be in there still freaked out. You don't know. Either way, you guys messed with him a bit. So maybe if you guys sit around, something will happen or maybe not. It's whatever you guys want to do. Do you guys want to continue to mess with the puzzle? Do you guys want to try to break it down? Do you guys want to sneak and wait for a shift change? Or do you want to move on? What do you want to do?
Well, to be frank with you, Hank,
Hello, Frank.
Hello.
we've got a little bit of a disagreement going on with this here group of friends. And I, for one, I think you're a nice-looking fella. And I want to help you see this tree and accomplish your dreams of seeing it and protecting it. So I just want to let you know that you have a lot of my emotional support in this endeavor, but also I feel if I help you out too much, I might be slayed by the god of death. So
What?
I'm going to let you just make your own choices, know that you are pat on the back and someone in your corner, and I'm going to go stand over here. And I walk up to the front prow of the deck, whatever. I'm looking out over the railing at the water. And I chuck down my line with my wiggly hook on it.
Yeah. You're going to try to fish?
Yep.
All right.
I'll wave to her. Bye, Frank. She never told me her name.
I think the only person that's told you their name is Enryu, the Phoenix.
Yeah.
So
Metal Man.
Eminem.
Yeah.
all right, so you're sitting there looking at the lock. You've walked on and thrown your wiggly hook over the edge. What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm waiting to be convinced either way, either to destroy the tree or destroy the ship, or find a way to let them know where everything is.
Right.
I'm basically the neutral party, waiting on them to.
Great Switzerland.
Yeah, I'm Switzerland, and I'm trying to. Well, I mean, I will jump into the fight to wherever you guys convince me to go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, she's putting the baby down. We'll take a quick break right now. It's getting a little hot in here, anyways. I'm sweating. We're gonna get back in here. We're gonna this sucker's gonna get rolling pretty quick here, pretty soon. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Hey, we back.
I just ate a donut.
I think I moved my overlay over. I think that's what's weird. I
don't know what
think
amazing.
this right here used to be on the very edge, and now you can like see my elbow out of it. It's kind of weird, huh? Anyway, excuse me. We took a break. We're relieved. It's a little cooler in this room, and we're happy. So we left off. You guys were still kind of deciding, trying to get Hank to break the door down, basically, to where the tree is. He wants to see it.
Honestly, Tippy was just like testing to see what kind of a guy Hank is.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was why she was kind of egging things on.
Torian is going around doing his thing right at the moment. So yeah, you guys that are up there in the distance, you can actually see. You guys are kind of. Let me get this place in my head again. You guys are kind of like. Okay, so above you, like you guys are kind of like in this little hallway almost right now where this door is. You can hear footsteps, and through the floor, you can kind of hear a conversation. It seems to be a sailor that's a little bit in distress, and he seems to be telling someone else about a weird dream he has that he swear was so real, and he can't complete his ship, and he's talking someone else into finishing his shift for them at the beginning of theirs, and the guy's just, okay, fine, whatever, yeah, I'll go down there. Just I won't tell the captain. It's okay. And then you hear the footsteps going in opposite directions.
Are there any doors or any place to kind of duck into?
So let me draw this place out so we all have it in our heads. So the door here. We got that. I don't think I have the map set up, so I'm not gonna pull the map up. Like at the end of the hallway, right? There's the door. This is the door that goes down to the big tree room.
Okay.
And then there is stairs that go down. This is how it's supposed to be. But the way I've been explaining it the whole time, only this stairway exists for some reason. This goes somewhere else maybe. This is where you guys go down into the crew area, and where you guys have been staying, everything kind of comes around. So out here is the rest of the ship. So there's not really anything right here to hide behind. You could go over here to where the stairs are. The steps seem to be coming from over in this direction. Like maybe those stairs
Someone's coming down.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking toward the I guess the downward stairway.
Yeah, the one you guys
I'm
usually
gonna
use.
wave them to come on.
I'll follow.
Tippy, you're over there using your fishing line. Andrew, you're just sitting right in front of the door, right in that little hallway.
Yeah, I'm
we got.
still waiting. I think I'm going to stay here. Holler there.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. And then you two go around the corner. Tippy, you just continue fishing off to the side somewhere?
Yes, but I'm remaining aware of my surroundings. Like, I'm not actually concentrating on fishing right now.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like...
Yeah, you know this ship's going too fast for you to actually catch anything anyway.
I'm just... I'm trying to make myself look like I'm inconspicuous, when in reality, I'm just, like, standing there listening to everything that's going on.
Okay. So the two of you went around the corner. Just make a stealth check for me if you guys are just trying to sneak.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's not bad. 18.
18?
Ooh. Where is my... Okay. 5.
5, okay.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, you're Helen, you're like ducked behind, you're peeking around the corner, and then he's just kind of like leaning out over you, looking, pull him back or try to push him back or anything.
I'll push him out in the middle of the hallway.
Yeah, you push him like kind of like back out here.
Well, he works there, so I've figured that he might be a little, kind of blend in.
Oh, you don't work here. No, we decided you don't. Right.
Oh,
yeah,
you don't?
Yeah,
I
you
do
don't.
not work there.
Well, you have been on the ship for a while, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've definitely seen me
you,
around.
yeah,
'cause I've
okay.
been on it.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, and the footsteps grow louder, and you're hidden. He kind of pushes you out, and I don't know, maybe it's confusing to you. I don't know. What do you do? Do you?
Why?
And then, yeah, you kind of hear a whistle. This sailor's kind of whistling, and he comes around the corner, and he sees you standing there, and he's kind of like, "Oh, yeah, hey, Harold."
Hank.
Hank. Yeah, good to see you again. Yeah.
I was looking for you guys. We used to play cards and everything, and I just want to play a card game.
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of gotta go. I'm on duty right now. I can't play right now, fortunately.
His shoulders slump a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe I'll catch you. Give me if you're awake in 4 hours, you know,
He has like heavy bags under his eyes.
yeah.
4 hours.
Well, I mean, we still got a week left to travel. I'm sure I'll.
Great. I would love. I'd love to win some more money.
He kind of like this guy kind of he's kind of like, I don't remember. Yeah, sure, okay. He kind of turns and like sees Andrew sitting there on the ground. Sir, can I? Is there anything I can help you with? Are you lost?
I am where I need to be.
That area that is off limits.
This one right here?
Yeah. He points past where you're looking at. Like, yeah. That that's off limits to all guests. Unfortunately, sorry.
Oh, no. All right. So I'll stand up
Yeah.
and just kind of lean up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just sit there.
And he kind of like, he's like, you give him the look like he's obviously like trying to like get rid of you. He's just kind of like, all right. And he kind of walks past you to the door, and he just kind of like turns and just kind of stands at the door. Yep.
Seabass, he didn't want to play cards with me either.
Oh, that's a you should definitely play. This guy right here plays a mean hand, and he tries to deceive you.
10.
Yeah, don't believe anything this guy's saying right now. He's just obviously like just trying to. You definitely get the feeling this guy's trying to push you off onto him, like he's trying to avoid talking to you.
Oh well.
I mean, right? Yeah, cards. You guys should play over there.
I do not gamble.
He slumps his shoulders again. I tried, Seabass. I tried. Maybe we should go. Play cards, you know?
No, I can't. The captain will literally shoot me out of a cannon into the ocean.
I have a question. Are you about to go into the room?
I mean, this is my post. I mean, maybe whenever, where I am is not important to you, okay? As this guy his role was so booty, but he's just like, obviously is not too sure what to, he's trying to get you guys to go away, but he's also very obviously trying to not open the door when you guys are watching.
All right. Well, I shall leave. What?
Well, I understand, Seabass. I understand. I get it. We all got things we gotta do.
Yep. And he like doesn't continue the conversation at all. He just yips you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just turn and walk away.
All right. Yep.
I just like turn and bow. Pleasure to meet you, and start walking away. Just around the corner.
Yeah, you go back like you're going back down or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm gonna like try to be in a way where I can see him. Try to open up the lock.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go around the corner when you're out of sight and like try to sneak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll your stealth check.
Oh boy.
I imagine you was like walking backwards away from the door. Just
Like,
like,
do go around the corner and start sneaking.
Oh man, let's hope I roll high with this stealth. That 20 stealth is 29.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Like you go around the corner and like, yeah, you're just gone. Like Hank turns around and you turn. It's just you and Tippy over there.
Yeah, I mean, he continues to walk.
Okay. So yeah, both you and Inryu and Helen, you guys are both hidden, kind of in the same area. I always think it's funny, like when like people roll high enough. It's like, can you guys even see each other right now? Are you guys so hidden that you don't even see each other? No, you guys are aware of each other. It's fine. So yeah, after you do that, the guard continues to stand there, and he seems to be kind of looking and like, he kind of like comes and he peeks around the corners. But of course, you guys stealth away. He doesn't see you. But you guys are able to keep an eye on him as he goes back towards the door and he begins to fiddle with the puzzle. He doesn't do anything with the puzzle physically. He puts his hand over the puzzle, and you can see a slight glow from his palm, and the door slides open and he steps in or begins to step in. At this point, do you guys want to do anything as he opens the door? Do you guys want to sneak attack him, or do you guys want to?
Is it like so the door's like fully open?
The door's open. It's open enough for him to. It's open, and he's going to like go around the corner and go into it. But he didn't use a key. He didn't solve a puzzle. He just held his hand over it, and you saw a glow.
Yeah. When he opens it, I'm gonna run up to him and try to sneak attack, but not to kill him, but to knock him out.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you want to give him old stealth.
Yeah, we're gonna.
As he does that, Highlander, do you want to join in on the surprise round here, or do you want to?
Not yet.
Let him do his thing. Okay. So yeah, Enter, you go up to him and make your attack action on him. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
I'm glad you said that this time.
Just learning how to play.
Didn't know how to play. Oh, best. What's it? Oh God, that's pretty low. I guess I'm using sword. I guess.
You got advantage on this.
Yeah. Okay, let's roll the other one just in case. Not any better.
Do it.
I mean, it's better, but Jesus, I forgot how to work this game. Yeah.
How to play.
1, 6, 11, 12 to hit him.
12 to hit? Okay, yeah, he's unarmored. Do you hit him? You hit him?
Yeah. All right. God, it took me a minute. And yeah. This one. 13, 14. So 19?
19? Okay. Yeah, and this dude goes smoothly.
No, they ain't right. No, they ain't right at
Yeah,
all.
that's
Like,
like
yeah,
one
like
of that.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
minute.
Well, he still goes smooth to sleep because he's just
Normal.
just a normal dude.
Yeah, so as soon as he opens it, like peek around the corner, run up.
He's like,
And I
and
catch him. Like,
as you catch him, you see the palm of his hand. He has a it looks like almost like a crest, like some sort of symbols, like a circle. It's got several lines through it and some scribble in the middle. You can't really see what it is, but it's not cut into his skin. And the glow from his hand's white, and this is black, and then it begins to fade until it's just a palm.
all right. Yeah. I'm gonna drag him on the inside.
Yeah. So you open the rest of the door and drag him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm finna start to close the door and make my way to the tree.
Okay. Well, the rest of you guys,
Follow.
Tippy
Tippy.
says, hey.
Yeah, Tippy, you're watching.
Makes her way in.
Hank, you are still around, so yeah, and you're aware of the situation, so you do like see that this guy gets bonked, and Henry's taking him, and of course, Halley, you're there too. And at this time, while you guys are waiting, where did you go from here? You sprinkle some dust in an area. What are you doing from here? Are you going back to them, or are you going to?
No, I would go, since I was alone, I would go after more spots.
Okay, so yeah,
where more vital points are.
yeah, that's enough time for you to walk around and get another spot. Where you are right now, there's no one really guarding. If you're putting more down in the, you make an intelligence check actually.
Ooh, yeah. Torn kind of smart. No, he ain't. 5.
5. Okay, so you got 2 right now. You're trying to figure out another good spot for one, but you haven't figured one out yet.
Okay.
But you're still looking. Yeah. So the rest of you guys, you're all together. Yeah. He bonks this guy. What does everyone do? He's going in. He's starting to like maybe try to close the door.
Yeah, Tippy's
Follow
making her
him
way in.
Yeah. And
Oh,
yeah, you guys like run up there, and you're still under the cover of night. You got the guy. You've put him in there. You put him down. Like start trying to close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to close the door, and then suddenly there's other hands on the other side of the door.
And so I'm like, what?
Push.
Well, I'm pushing back slightly. What are you doing?
Coming in.
This is not your course.
Is it?
What? We were all going in to see the tree. All of a sudden, it's just you? What are you up to?
This is what needs to be done.
Push up in the door.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold it even more.
I'm helping him.
Okay, all right. So, well, do you want to help him do it, or do you want to do it?
I'll do it if he's gonna help.
Yeah, you guys are all
We all
working.
got hands on the door.
Yeah, it's like you guys are all working together, so you can give the strongest person advantage, basically. So both of you make athletic checks against each other.
Oh,
You were
well,
trying-
as soon as they push on it, it's all three. I'm just going like, whatever, man. It's just like,
Yeah, well, you realize that there's no hope. You don't.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
trying-
like,
I mean, you may beat him. You never know.
nah.
Probably be a consequence, but all right.
What's the consequence? What?
All right.
But I get pushed out the way.
Yeah, so you begin to try to push, but then they all begin to push back, and you're just like, all right.
What? Okay.
So yeah, and you guys are all in the hallway, going down the stairs to the next door. There's a knocked out sailor at your feet, laying on the stairs, and at the bottom there's the seat where the one guy was. He's not there. You guys heard him talking though. He left. Not too sure I got out of here, but he did.
I check on Seabass, make sure he's okay.
He is unconscious, but he's still breathing.
He is fine. I had no intention of killing him.
But you do have intention of killing a beautiful tree that Hank has lived his whole life to see before he even gets a chance to see it? Cruel, Metal Man. Cruel.
Well, to the
Have you not seen his tattoo?
He may see the tree, and then he shall have his memory forever.
No, I'm here to protect the tree.
He did say he was here to protect the tree.
And I am here to restore balance on this plane of existence.
But destroying things never makes balance.
You're
It's
trying
like-
to tip the scale.
Yeah.
To balance it.
You would have to also destroy something else. That's how balance works, right? You
Yeah,
can't
as
just
soon as she
destroy
says that-
one thing.
This is our plane. This is where the tree is from. Tree comes to this plane.
The tree was supposed to be
I
in our
destroy
plane.
the tree.
There's more
Balance.
than just this one tree, too, you know?
Well, this one does not belong here.
No, it needs to go back to where it's from. Exactly. We already had this discussion. Just getting rid of it, that doesn't put it back where it's supposed to be. It just
No, it
it's
just restores
wasteful.
the balance on this plane of existence. So as Jin says it needs to be balanced in this world. But he may see the tree right before. Destroy or get rid. Not destroying them, just getting rid where it doesn't belong.
Well, as I've read, the trees help balance this plane.
Mm-hmm. They're like air fresheners, I once heard a wise man say.
But Jin said it doesn't belong here, Hank.
I don't even know who this Jin is. Are you talking about Din? Because I never
Is it
met the
Din or
woman.
Jin?
It's Din.
Din?
D-I-N, yeah.
D-I-N. No. I thought it was Jin.
My favorite part about this is
Henry
Henry's just like making up his own reasons over here. So roll a d4 for me, by the way.
Oh, okay. 3.
Figure that's about how long the guard's going to be unconscious. So what do you guys want to do? Oh yeah, what do you want to do about the guard? Do you want to leave the guard there? Do you want to like bind him or anything, or how do you want to do that?
Take out the movable rod
Yeah,
and just place it on the top of his chest.
yeah, you gotta push it down and activate it.
Yep.
All right, click it, or do you like put it like?
Yeah,
like,
I put it
like
where you
stick it-
where the button is up top, and then just put it on top of his chest, so it's just
Right, okay, yeah. Whenever you push the button, like there's 2 rams on each end, and they kind of pop out a little bit, just like they did in the first season. They kind of like almost like them popping out is almost like them going into like into space and holding it there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you put it on it, it kind of like choop, like pushes down his chest, and you can see like the indent as it's probably pretty painful. Hold him to the ground,
It might be.
and you let go, and the movable rod hangs there in the air, and it is an immovable. See how you guys want to do from here.
Unless they got it.
You guys want to go see the tree?
Henry, what are you doing to that man?
He'll be fine. Just making sure
Can he still
doesn't-
breathe?
Make a medicine check. no, he's still breathing. He's fine. He's fine. Like it may be painful whenever he wakes up, but he's not hurting anything. He's not dying.
Instead of balance you want, you're causing more chaos.
Destruction.
Where?
Everywhere. Look at that man down there. Look at what you're about to do.
Also, the boat won't move anymore, and all of these innocent people you're trying to save are just going to be lost out in sea with no way to get anywhere.
Does this boat have sails?
No, it's a warship.
Yeah.
It does have sails.
Nope, it doesn't.
It has sails, Tippy. We
Nope,
also-
it does not have sails. And if you try and if you destroy this tree, the boat will not be able to move anywhere. Deception.
I saw the sails when we got home.
It's had sails as you got on.
Yeah, like you get to see them.
Nice.
I saw the sails.
Oh man.
It will still move. We'll just ride the wind current. Is that how it works, right, Nate?
Do you think we have enough supplies to use just the sails to get back to the homeland?
We're only a week away, so...
A week away with the speed of the fastest ship in the world, which is powered by this magical tree.
So you're gonna kill everybody.
I'm not
They're gonna run out of supplies. They're gonna start eating each other.
In 1 week?
So
It would be 1 week going quick.
make
1
a
week, but quick, or no quick, take longer than 1 week.
actually I don't think you can make a survival check real quick. Whoever wants to see how long it'll actually take if you guys take this out. Maybe maybe Tippy. She's a sailor, but Tippy, you get advantage I think on this.
I got 13.
Yeah, 30. All right, go ahead.
18.
18. So you don't know. You do know that this ship is moving. Maybe you were out there using your line and like testing like how many knots or something. This sucker's moving.
Yeah, it's unnaturally fast.
And from the weight of it, just the sails itself, you guys would probably be like adding like another month or two to travel time if you took out the rudders. And that's what you know. If you
They
took it
don't
out right now.
have another 2 months worth of supplies out here. All of these innocents that you're trying to spare for a quick and painless death would instead have to endure a slow and incredibly devastating one.
Yeah.
And all of them, not just the captain and sailors, who is the only ones that Kalanier deemed guilty, but everyone aboard, including
we're
yourself.
On the sea, right? Can we just catch fish?
You gotta have drinkable water and everything.
Trust me. I've been on lots of boats, okay?
Oh,
You need
I see.
things.
Can we just not boil the water?
It's not allowed.
Why is it not allowed?
So these trees, they help keep balance. Is that what I understand?
When they're in where they're supposed to be, yes.
But Din has told me, the goddess of time, she said it doesn't
Inryu,
belong
you
here.
are a person of peace and balance, aren't you?
Yes.
Then why do you want to destroy the thing helping keep balance?
And also,
Because
isn't
then-
Din doing it out of spite? Doesn't she only want to destroy this thing because Nicholas or Kalinor enjoys it? Wasn't that her whole reasoning? She was mad that he was playing with time, and so she wanted to get even. That doesn't sound like just or balancing.
She said he is playing with things he shouldn't.
So she wants to wreck his little toy, which is
He
this
is
magic boat.
messing with time, and she is time in essence itself, so therefore this tree doesn't belong here. I'm sorry, but I
I
have
don't see
made my
that
decision.
connection.
I have made my decision.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense for who you are.
Maybe not, but she said,
Why do you trust her so much?
"Why do you trust Owen so much?" Or
I mean,
Mirabal.
I don't necessarily trust the guy, but I believe that he does anything that he says he's gonna do.
So he struck fear into you. And
Of
you fear him.
course. The god of death? Yes, I fear the god of death.
I fear no God.
So
Sounds like a good way
I
to
think
get dead.
Inryu is coming from. Din has a problem with the balance between gods. That's what she's concerned about, like other gods reaching into different realms.
Yeah.
And that's the balance she's thinking about. I think that's something Inryu can go off of. But she said so herself that she's doing it because,
Out of spite.
yeah. But it's also because the other gods are reaching out. These new gods are reaching out into businesses they're messing with stuff they shouldn't be messing with, which could be bad or it could not be. But so Inryu does have he's still got a good point. But what do you guys? You're still kind of sitting in this hallway. What do you guys want to do from here? You guys want to go see the tree or no?
You still have time to see this tree. I'm pretty sure there's many more, just somewhere else, but not on this plane of existence, not on this plane. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe your travels, your roads will take you to where you can see more. A field of these trees, a world of these trees.
Inryu, these trees keep balance. All of them.
But this one doesn't belong here.
Why do you want to throw yourself off balance?
This will not throw me off of balance.
It seems like it would.
It's going to put the world back in balance.
But you're not relocating it.
No, I'm just
You're
getting rid
getting-
of it where it belongs. Where it
How
doesn't
would it
belong.
be?
It doesn't.
How would it be putting it where it belongs if it's no longer existing?
Exactly.
What?
But they're supposed to exist on this plane.
It doesn't. It's
All the
not
trees are on
natural
this
here.
plane.
It's not.
It's
It
not
doesn't grow
natural
here.
on the boat.
It's not natural here where we are.
You mean on this plane of existence? That's not true. We know that there are other trees on this plane of existence like this one. It's not the only one. This is just the special one that belongs to the elves.
Well, then Hank can go see those then.
But Kalinor wants this. Okay.
You guys,
Imagine there's a
you
litter
guys
of
are all
kittens.
making like perfectly good points. Like both sides are, and you're not like. I think everybody here understands like where every side's coming from. So you guys can go back and forth for the next 3 hours,
Yeah,
but we
for
need
real.
to do something. So
That's
Yeah.
Like I said,
How
your boy Torian.
about you stay here with old Seabass? Just make sure he's okay. You keep watch and make sure no one else comes up. We're not gonna destroy anything. We're just gonna go have a look-see at the pretty tree, which maybe later on you can destroy if we all agree that that's what we're gonna do. But right now, Hanky Wanky's gonna go and have a look at the pretty tree. Okay?
That what? 3 minutes this guy's knocked out.
probably about that.
You stay here and look after Seabass.
Hank, you have 1 minute. And then I sit down and wait.
All right,
I'll leave. I'm going to the tree.
all right. There's another door at the bottom, and this one is there's a padlock on it, but it is unlocked. It seems that the guy actually, yeah, it's unlocked. The guy that was watching this previously did not lock it back. So the door is open. You guys can go in there and take a look at the tree.
It's right down here, buddy.
Yeah, and so you guys go into a room. It's at the back of the boat. It's filled with. It's got that kind of like bronze look to it. There's bronze piping everywhere. A big circular floor, maroons around it, and this tree is a very large apple tree. The leaves of it are green, but the trunk itself, the wood, glows this golden light that reflects off the leaves. And there's these big fat red apples hanging from the tree. And you can hear just kind of the sound of the rudders that are powering the boat, or that are going along with the boat in the back. Like it's all mechanical and stuff's moving, so you can hear like the screeches of metal against metal, but there's no like chugga 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 noise or anything like that. Just this tree just gives off this kind of pulsing glow.
I slowly approach the tree and make my way to it, and I will reach out and put my hand on it. And
It's got kind of a warm feeling to it, like odd for a tree.
he starts weeping tears of joy. He's just so happy to see this tree
So
after
happy.
years and years of looking for it.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah,
And then he sits down under it.
yeah. He sits down in the tree and he's Tippy. You see him tears, and Halloran, I'm sure you went in there with him. Yeah, and you see him having this emotional moment with like his life's goal is here before him. This tree. He takes a seat.
I don't understand why Anryu is so hell-bent on destroying this. It's so beautiful. I can understand him not wanting to destroy the boat. I can relate to him on that. It would be a difficult decision to make. Which is why I think it's perfectly okay if we don't do anything at all.
And as far as the planning goes, whenever you guys get to where you're going, do you guys think Hank's going to leave the boat if the tree is just still sitting there? Hank's going to fight everybody on this boat. But anyway, so interview roll a D4.
1.
1? Okay. So yeah, what do you guys want to do from here? Tori, make another intelligence check while you're at it too.
Come on, baby. Oh, cool. 4.
All right, yeah, haven't found another slot yet. But yeah, you still got plenty of time. So yeah, what do you guys want to do from here? Like, yeah, time passes by. The guy is still unconscious. A minute goes by.
I stand up during that 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all in the room, huh?
Yeah, they're down there. And then, yeah, you can go down there and do whatever you want. This guy, even if he wakes up, he's pinned to the ground.
Yeah. So I walk into the room and, well, you see the tree now.
I told you my goal. I'm here to protect it.
Some of the weapon.
Oh. Yeah, you got these guys seem like they're their intent to stop you from destroying this tree. Now, at this point, just so you know, just give me an arcane check. I know you may not have anything in that, but give it to me anyway.
Okay. Wow. 16.
16. Okay. The pouch you got, like the sand, you think that if you just like throw this on the tree,
I was about to throw the bag anyway.
that it's not going to instantly burn the tree down. Like there's probably going to be a little more of a ritual to it.
Probably throw it. Just like,
Yeah, you're pretty sure that, especially the goddess of time, it's not going to be like an instant thing. Like if you throw it, it may just nothing may happen. So you're going to have to be smart about how you do it.
So y'all have made your decision.
Looking up at the tree, I'm speaking to Enryu, but not facing him. It just doesn't make sense. I understand that you don't want to hurt the people on this ship. And I think that's a respectful thing. I've got no problem with you feeling that way. But destroying something this beautiful simply because a spiteful god told you so, it doesn't make sense. Why would you want to take this out of the world? And you're not just relocating it. You're not just putting it where it belongs. You want to destroy it. I don't see any logic in that.
Destroy, get rid.
They're synonyms for the same thing.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't belong here.
On this boat. I agree. It doesn't belong here on this boat. That doesn't mean you need to destroy it or take it off this plane of existence.
Y'all have made your decision, I have made mine. Seems y'all will stand here.
But your decision doesn't make sense.
Either way, I'm carrying it out. And since y'all are here now, you can't stay here forever.
And it may not make
protect
sense to
the tree.
Tippy, but out of character, it does make sense. It is a thing that was brought here by a new god and may not belong in the world. But again, you guys can keep going back and forth forever and ever.
Yeah,
and ever.
I'm
You
just
guys-
gonna be like, since you made your decision, fine. You saw your tree, Hank. I'm glad that you have made it to this part of your journey in life to see it.
As
Helen
he
is.
says that, pulls the sword axe out.
All right. Yeah, you guys go fight for the tree? Yeah, they seem to be ready to fight for this tree. And Ryu, what do you want to do?
Oh, well, I mean, I was just gonna say what I'm gonna say, but like,
Yeah, they pull
I've
weapons.
seen it, but Helen, I'm so sorry. Cannot believe you would draw weapons on me. But it seems y'all are at the ready.
Inuri, listen. I know a god told you to do something. And I don't know why you believe it. There's no reason for it.
Then why did you believe your God?
I've spent my entire life for this. You spent an hour. You have no idea what I've been through.
Just because you
This
can
is
run on,
my purpose.
then my purpose is to destroy it.
No. What is your real purpose?
My real purpose?
You tell me.
Come on, guys. Don't make it a bigger deal than it is. It's role play. Go with it.
Yeah.
My purpose? Restore my temple.
What does that have to do with this tree?
Maybe to get there, I must.
Is this the hill you die on?
the hill I die on? What do you mean by that?
Will you fight for your life for this?
My life? Why is it in danger? You're gonna strike me down?
No.
Just think about it in your ear.
I will. I take the bag and I put it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Start walking out the room.
Yeah.
Take the immovable rod and pick it back up.
Yeah.
Since everyone made their decision, I've made mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame that brothers in arms would draw weapons on one another. And I walk out.
Yeah. And don't worry, I get why Henry would do it. So what does that shake your resolve any? Seeing your friend stand against you, does he want to
Don't trust him.
Does he? He's like, man. All right. So I didn't know if it you wanted to back off of it or you wanted to keep going with it.
Try another time.
Right. Okay. Cool. So Ender, you go. The rest of you that are in there, what do you want to do from here? You guys want to? The guards are eventually going to wake up. So you guys can leave. You can stay there, talk to them, whatever you want to do.
Grab apple.
I'll spend a few minutes still under the tree.
Yeah. Somebody get in, man, and help.
You could set up a little hammock. You could live here, Hank. Eat the fruit of the tree.
The thought of it.
Drink the juice of the tree.
Yeah.
The fact is, we shouldn't be here, so we have to go soon.
Right.
You could stay there if you wanted to. It's just you'll have to eventually have a conversation about it.
At least I know where it is now. And that's just a victory on itself.
Yeah, it's safe for now.
Yes. And I'll put my hand on the tree again. So nothing will happen to you.
Okay. Do you guys leave the area?
I'm gonna go out the door and go to the guard.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is the guard still unconscious?
Yeah, but he's starting to come around. He's not gonna wake up and see you or anything, but
And Henry is fully out of the room now.
Yeah, he's gone.
And you left the immovable rod there?
No, he took it.
No, he took it.
He took it.
Oh, okay.
But the guard's starting to come around, so it's basically decide whether you're going to stay or not.
Okay. Actually, I'll leave because the guards know me. So.
there's a chair in there, right? Wasn't there a chair?
There's a chair in the hallway. Yeah, a stool.
Okay. I'm gonna pick him up and take him to the chair and sit him down.
Yeah, and he's Hallie. What do you do?
I'm walking out.
All right, you leave. All right, yeah. So Hank, you put the guard in the chair, and he's kind of like, kind of coming to, and you can tell he's like groggy and still punch drunk. Do you leave him there or?
See this? And I kind of tap his cheek. See this? Here's the coin I owe you, and I hand him a gold coin. You play one mean hand of poker.
What? He seems like very confused about what's going on right now.
I'll see you soon. Maybe we'll get that coin back.
Okay.
And I walk out.
Yeah. Okay.
These poor guards, man.
Yeah.
It's a haunted ship. Nothing can be done about it. It's those dang ghosts.
Yeah, so from here, we got the opposing parties. We got Torian doing his thing. We got Enryu that's trying to get to the tree, and then you three right now that are protecting the tree. And I guess you guys are, for now, trying to leave things the way they are.
Yeah, I'm team do nothing.
Yeah, so for the sake of moving time and getting to you guys trying more things, how do you guys want to try to protect the tree? What do you guys want to do? You guys want to keep extra eye on it? Do you want to talk to the captain? Eventually, one of the sailors are going to, be like,
Something's up.
or they may not actually. It depends to see here. Let me actually see what they can do because they don't want to bring bad news to the captain because he's already in a bad mood. Okay. Yeah, as long as the tree's okay, I think you guys may be all right. So yeah, what do you guys want to do from here? Like, it's kind of, since we're all at the same table, it's difficult to be like, okay, well, I want to go sneak and blow the tree up right now without giving you guys the opportunity to stop him. So I got you three. As long as the tree's fine, you guys are cool. But are you guys gonna keep watch on it, or what do you guys want to do? What's the defense of the tree?
I think during the day, I'm gonna spend time. I'll take a moment every day to go by the door, just to make sure it's okay. I won't spend all day looking at it or anything.
Right. Okay. What about the Tippy and Hallie? What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to walk around and see if I could see Enryu. Kind of keep tabs on him.
Yeah, you want to keep an eye on him?
Yep.
All right.
Well, you guys were all sleeping in the same room as well. So unless Henry's gone to a different room to stay in now, I have my other room that I broke into that happened to be empty.
Yeah.
So that's where I'll be staying, room 312.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if you guys wanted to go bring the captain into it, or what do you guys want to do, anything like that. I'm just giving you guys the opportunity to set up your defense, and then Enryu will go over to him, and he can try to pick how he wants to go about doing it, and then Torian's doing his thing, and then we'll get in some rolls after that and see what happens.
Okay, I will. I'm not going to summon anybody. No, now let me preface this by saying I'm not going to summon anyone. No, I am going to have a private mental word with my buddy Kraken.
Oh yeah, you'll pray the Kraken.
I'm going to check in because I haven't done that in a bit. Say hello. And then I'm also, after I have this conversation with the Kraken, who I've devoted my entire life to since birth, because it's everything that my family does, I'm then going to go, kind of made a thing with that other god. And I'm going to have a few words with him, basically being like, hey, it was cool meeting you.
No second date.
But some of these people, well, I know that he can't interfere with other things, but just that I'm still on his side, I guess, of
So
keeping things as they are.
So you're trying to be like, hey, you know, I'm kind of devoted to the Kraken, whatever he wants to do, kind of thing. But you know, I'm here.
Yeah.
You're trying to play both sides. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean, the Kraken's got no tentacle in this bath. He doesn't care.
Or does he?
Or maybe he does. I don't...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
I
you
mean,
do
already
that.
carried out his mission.
Sure. Anything else you guys want to do?
I do kind of want to tell the captain that I'm not going to, like, throw Enryo under the bus and be like, look, he's going to do something bad. But I also think that the guards should be extra vigilant, which they probably will be anyway.
Oh, yeah.
because of
There's
all the attacks.
two incidents have happened now.
Yeah.
So they know something's up.
Yeah. All right. Tippy's not going to deliberately do anything other than keeping eyes and ears out.
Okay. So yeah, you
Yeah.
guys want to be aware if anything goes down. Okay. And then Torian, I guess throughout the days, you're going to keep looking around the boat, trying to decide what to do where. Give me another intelligence check. So you
Here we go this time.
try to
baby.
figure it out.
21.
21.
Nat 20, baby.
All right. Yeah, you think you got a pretty good idea about where you want these to go. So over the course of the rest of the trip, you're going to be able to get all your ruins in place, and have actually the 21. You got them all. You're set. You're ready to go. Like you spent your day doing this. You're set up. Whenever you want to throw that ball down, you know the ship's going down. Interview. So your goal is to destroy the tree.
Yep.
How do you want to, like, what's your plan of action? Like, this is kind of be based off, like, you're going to be the one initiating this, and then we'll go from there.
Man.
Do you want to, like, wait until nighttime? Do you want to, like scope stuff out, try to learn, like, guards changing?
God, don't even.
How do you want to solid snake this?
I mean,
For some reason, there's a box outside the door.
the coolest thing would be
Yeah.
just to sit there and like see like rotations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
then,
when someone gets sleepy on duty.
yeah. And then Henry can even have the discussion with himself, even if he really wants to. Like, because you don't have to. You don't owe this
don't have
god
to do
anything.
Anything, yeah. I don't
But,
have to do anything.
But what your take on the whole situation is that Din values the balance between gods, and that the other gods are meddling in other things, and possibly even these trees are also doing that. So you think they should be removed. So yeah, what's your plan? How you want to do it? What do you want to do? You want to try to keep watch the guards and like try to time when they're changing everything. Like you only have so many days until the.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch rotations. See which guards get sleepy on guard duty. I won't do anything. I just want to see which ones get sleepy and at what time, and see
Right.
what time of the day is like.
Okay.
During the shift change, and see who's like here, there, who's
So
tired.
to see
Who
the
gets the
guards, you can't really see the guards unfortunately because they go into the room. You know, so you can't see if they go to sleep or not, but you can time when they come in and out.
We'll see the ones that come in and out, and then we're gonna see which guys ain't done guard duty. See the ones that's like, oh yeah, sure, I got guard duty, and the ones that like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't care.
Okay, so you want to like do some sleuthing around and try to figure some stuff out. So let's do investigate.
All right.
Make an investigate check for me.
16.
16. Okay. So what you get is that as far as you're aware, the captain has not been alerted that people are messing with the tree. They're kind of trying to take care of this themselves, but they have doubled up on guard duty. Like there's 2 going in and out now. And that they change out in about 4-hour increments. And you do see, like, you find some, the guys at night, usually when they come out, they look a lot sleepier than the other guys do.
Like early morning shifts.
Yeah, like the late night shifts and the early morning shifts. Maybe these guys are staying up later. Maybe it's the very end of their day. They're going to end their shift on guard duty and go straight to sleep.
Yeah.
They kind of look like they're more than likely to take naps while they're down there than anybody else. Yeah.
So it's 2 guards. How many guards go in it? So 2 guards basically, or like when you say double up, it's still 1. It's just 2 now.
Yeah, there's 2. So 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them go in together.
Yeah.
One doesn't stand outside. They just both go inside.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to try to figure out about it, or?
When both guards come out, are they both sleeping?
And generally, yeah.
So they both sleep.
Yep.
And then when the next set of guards come in, the late night, early morning shifts, how did they look?
The ones in the early morning, like when dawn, they look sleepy, but like they've been asleep, like they woke up and then gone to do their duty.
Okay.
The ones late at night look like they're at the end of their long day and they're
Yeah.
tired from that.
All right. And is anyone during the late night, early morning shift, any of them like grumpy, like I don't feel like waking up and this one's like I'm ready to go sleep, I don't feel like being here?
Yeah. Well, how long do you just like want to watch for a day?
Yeah, I'm trying to find like 1 or 2 guys that are like,
Yeah, okay.
like F this.
So yeah, there's one guy that's just like, since they've doubled up, they're having to do it more often, and he's just like not down with it. He's pissed off about it.
What time does he get there?
He's a late night guy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's what you got.
And when I think this might be the final quote. When he shows up, like everybody else, I assume like the early morning shift, they like got like the full battle rattle, like if they was getting an inspection, they're ready to go. But this one guy that's like late night, he just barely got.
Yep.
Looking like a soup sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, the guys in the early morning, they're ready to go. They'll do watch, and then they'll go out to the ship and do other jobs for the rest of the day. The guys at night, they've already been on the ship working. They go in there and keep watch. They're probably falling asleep in there.
And the guy that's angry and looking like ate up like a soup sandwich. What time does this shift always start?
His is at, we'll say, 12 p.m.
All
12
right.
a.m., excuse me.
Yeah, 12 a.m. I got you. All right.
Yeah. So you got your target picked out?
Yeah.
All right. And you know how you got to, like, as far as getting in there and all that goes. Okay, so yeah. So what's your plan? You want to...
Oh, well, since I don't need sleep, I'm just going to sit outside on the dock somewhere,
Okay.
close by.
Right.
I'm going to wait for this one guy to show up.
Okay. So
then-
are you trying to be sneaky about it? Or are you
Yeah, I'm
trying
going to be sneaky about
Okay,
this.
just give me your stealth check.
Stealth. 25.
25. Okay. Let's see.
How are you so dang stealthy, man?
He's sneaky.
High dex.
The 3 of you each make a. So you guys are trying to keep an eye out for him and everything. All 3 of you make your own investigation checks because we're kind of like spying against each other right now. So I got to give you guys an opportunity to get information.
19.
19. Okay.
9.
9.
9.
9. All right.
Nines in there.
Tippy, you know most of the information that Inryu has,
Okay.
other than this one single guy.
Yeah.
But you do know that they're
Like the
sleepy at night. You know the shifts.
and-
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know that. So with that information, and if you share that information, Yeah. Anything special you guys want to do?
I mean, I'll definitely tell Hank and Hal about it, and Torian too, because he didn't seem keen on, and Joy, because he doesn't want the ship blown
Okay.
up
Well,
either.
Joy's seasick for the trip.
But I'll tell them.
Okay.
I'll remind them that this, our calm, peaceful friend, is trying to destroy something beautiful.
Okay.
And,
Possibly kill everybody on the ship.
yeah.
What?
Give them all the information that I have gathered as well.
Yeah. Well, why you guys are considering? Like now that you guys have this information too, what day do you want to do this? Like as soon as like one day of watching, you want to do this, or you want to spend time on it? And
Spend time on it.
like, how many days you want to spend on it?
4.
4 days. So there's 2 days left to travel. Okay. So yeah, so Tippy, you realize that they've upped the guard duty.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with that information other than give it? What do you guys want to do with that information? When their shifts change.
I think the best thing that having a little huddle meeting with my pals.
Sure.
I think the best thing for us to do is to simply keep him as far away from the tree as possible. That way there's no confrontation anywhere near it. He can't try anything sneaky. We just, unless he wants to fight one of us, which I believe in his heart he doesn't, then we just keep him away from it. Right?
Wait, I mean, yes. I mean, you want to protect the tree as well. You too.
I think everything's great right now, how it is.
Good. Me too.
Do we know that he's been standing outside the guards, that door?
Oh, excuse me.
Nice.
I make trips through periodically, so
Yeah.
I would know he was there.
All three of you give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm very perceptive.
11.
15.
14.
14. And Henry, make 2 more stealth checks.
2 more.
Yeah.
Jesus, can I add to that? 23.
Mhm.
And 21.
Okay. None of you have seen him actively investigating this. I mean, you see him around, but whenever it's around that area, he is being stealthy about it.
Okay.
And Torian, they told you the same stuff. You know that Enryu's going after the tree itself. Is there anything that you want to do individually with that information?
Not individually. Just I know Hank's kind of really into the tree. Hank, what are your plans once the ship docks? What do you plan on doing?
Oh, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. What I was called for by Kalendar. To protect the tree, guard it.
Yeah, but how far does this take you? Are you gonna ride this ship until the trees, to be the tree's eternal protector, or until your life's gone?
Well, just like on Old Bessie. I sailed the seas many years, and I do not mind being on this boat.
You should probably talk to the captain about it.
Let's say the tree is moved. Would you go with it?
Wherever the tree is.
Okay. So the last thing I need to know is whenever Enryu's going to do his thing, where is everybody? Like, is everybody guys going to be a bit? Like, nobody said they're keeping an eye on the door during shifts, changes, or anything. So,
I sleep in the crow's nest.
yeah, sleep up there. Okay.
I mean, like, realistically, yeah, I would be.
You just tell me. Like, I just need to know where everybody is so I can. It's a difficult thing to kind of do to make it all.
Yeah, I don't want to, metagame at all. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, just you have most of the information he does, except for this one guy. So it's.
Yeah.
You're basically just trying to set each other up to where you have a chance to roll against.
Well,
certain
we
things.
are aware that he wants to get through that door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, Halanir is going to pass by every couple hours
Okay.
that he's not sleeping. And just to make sure it's not opened and if anything is disturbed.
Right. Okay. Sweet. Do you? Does he stay up at night, or does he sleep during the night, or?
He probably stays up late.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All right.
And so, just to refresh my memory, it's the deck right there, right?
Yeah. This is the deck. The rest of
Yeah.
the boat's this way, and that goes down.
So Tippy's gonna spend a lot of time laying out on a beach chair on that deck,
Okay.
just enjoying it and keeping an eye on things.
Okay. All right. I gotcha. Okay. And then anything you're doing? Are you just ready to blow it whenever you're getting?
I'll go check and make sure that my dust and stuff is still there.
Right. Okay.
Just to make sure nobody's been either cleaning on the quarters and messing stuff up.
Gotcha.
I keep
Okay.
getting that notification too, Ken.
Yeah. Okay, I got it all in my head. All right. So, let me.
Oh, it's just bugs. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody at the table except for Enryu. Give me a. Just give me your investigation one more time.
You sure you don't mean perception?
Nope.
About to murder this.
22.
22?
17.
17?
5.
5?
You're not being doing very good.
Oh, wait, it's 18. Read the wrong thing.
Okay, 18.
2.
And 2, all right. And,
Got some highs and some lows.
okay. On the, you figure out that around the same time at night, Henry's not there. Like, you can't find him. You don't know where he is, but he's just not there. And so that may help you guys. So, all right, Henry, is the night you want to do it. You got a 25 stealth. Halanir, you realize that Henry's nowhere around. You can't see
Nowhere
him.
to be found?
Yeah, you've gone by. You looked at the door, and then you've been looking around. You can't find him.
I go to gather up Hank, Torian, and Tippy.
Okay. All right. Henry, you see Halanir walk out, and you've been watching. You see that he comes by and checks the door, and that he looks around. He seems to be looking for you, but he can't find you. You're super sneak right now, and he looks bothered. Make an insight check real quick.
Yeah. 19.
19.
Good call.
You think that he may be onto you. Like he may have realized something. Maybe you're got a habit of going out here and checking on this guy every night or something like that. But he may be onto you. So it's either a change of plan or do it now or whatever, however you interpret that. But it's about time for your homie Harold and his other sailor friend that you don't care to learn his name. Kumar. Kumar. They're coming. It's about time for their shift change. They should be here. They're usually a little late for their shift change.
Yeah.
He should be showing up any moment. What do you want to do from here? Actually, you can actually see him like in the distance, like coming up from the bottom. And as you're going down to collect them, you can hear this guy's kind of like, oh, all right, time to go. Watch that, and he kind of like sees you and just
Be
kind of,
careful.
what?
Now keep walking.
And he like shrugs his shoulders, and they continue going up.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop that dude halfway.
Okay, yeah, he comes on the deck and he begins to walk. Him and the other guy begin to walk down the hallway towards the door. And you want to do something this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. What seems to be the problem, my friend?
Yeah, I've just been slaving away all day, making sure you are comfortable, and still got kind of looks up at the night sky. Still got hours to go until I get to finally have sweet dreams.
That seems pretty good. Where are you off to right now?
And he kind of like, just one of my many duties here on the ship. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, just the duty. Sounds interesting. What do you do?
And make a persuasion check to try to get him to tell you what he does.
9.
It's get hot in here.
Yeah, it gets warm in here. He kind of like, let's just say that there's some important stuff on this ship that needs to keep under a watchful eye. he kind of like, he looks like he's like, yeah, but he's just kind of like,
Is it that important?
Yeah, he's pretty important,
You don't seem too excited about this important thing.
Nobody's gonna just get up and walk out with a thing. I tell you that.
Oh, is it immovable or something?
Like if you saw a tree in the forest and you decided you wanted to move that, then would you be able to do that? Of course not. It's not going anywhere.
Well, hold on. What if you could get rid of it?
He kind of like, well, I mean, this thing's kind of necessary for. He kind of like looks at his roll and I mean, it's kind of it's a necessity, but nothing's gonna happen to it. We have to have it though to get where we're going.
I see.
I mean, I've said too much already. Come on now, you'll get me in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. But if it wasn't there, would you have to come here anymore?
Well, we'd probably have to get the oars out and start rowing by hand. That would suck.
Yeah, we're only like a day and a half away, so it wouldn't be that long of a paddle, but But man, if that tree wasn't there anymore, think of how many hours of sleep you can get.
Yeah, I could get a lot of. Oh man.
No more late night duties.
That tree wasn't there anymore. I wouldn't have to just sit there in the hallway. And his friend kind of like, sorry, sir, we need to be going. He kind of grabs his fingers and like they start trying to pull him down the hallway. And they go, what? I mean,
a tree? Wait, friend.
He's like, he knows about the tree. He knows. He's probably one of the guys that's been messing with us. And he's like, ooh. He turns back and like looks over his shoulder at you. Like, ooh.
Oh man. Well, I'm finna go probably catch some sleep. That sounds good. Only if, whatever, man, I'm glad I don't have to do any shifts. Stay up late. It'd be nice to stay up late and eat food.
The guy just looks like, he looks so conflicted right now. Harold, he's just like, what are you trying to get Harold to do?
I'm trying to make him just like, let me walk in
his job.
Yeah.
So
just putting him off guard for that. Just making him like, what?
It's gonna be like you're probably not going to talk these guys into letting you destroy the trees since they don't want to be stuck out there. But yeah, you definitely. He seems pretty wishy-washy about the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you go down there to get everybody.
Yeah.
Do you grab everybody or certain people?
Everyone.
Everyone. Okay. So yeah, Halinair comes in and wakes you guys up if you're sleeping, and What do you guys say?
Inryu is gone. I can't find him anywhere.
He's probably down in the chamber.
I'm not in there. Oh yeah, you're in Chris knows. Okay.
Well, I was sleeping out on the deck, so.
Yeah, make a actually you're up there.
Oi!
Make a perception check while you're up there. Well, let's see. It should be passive, I guess. Either way, yeah, just make one. See what happens.
Okay. 19.
19. You're up there in the crow's nest, and I don't know, some conversation in the distance like gets blown up with the wind. And you kind of shake your head, and you wake up. You're awake, but right now, nothing's really catching your attention other than you see a couple of the guards are going towards the hallway right now. From the top, you don't see anybody else because somebody's sneaky.
I stand up and I'm just like smelling the sea breeze and looking at the stars and just thinking about old Bessie and how I would never want her destroyed or anything like that.
That faithful
All
canon.
right.
Yep.
So yeah, you gauge you guys up. Say that Henry's missing. What do you guys want to do from there? What are you going to do next? What's your plan?
We should definitely just go and make sure that those guards that are on watch are actually there,
Okay.
right?
I agree.
We should
Make
get
sure
Hank
they're
too.
alerted.
He's probably back up in the crow's nest, seeing as that's where he was when we met.
Oh, Hank, yes.
I think y'all would know that by now because it's been several days.
Yeah, sure, yeah,
We've
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
talked several times.
Yeah, you guys are below deck right now. So you guys are having that discussion. You had your discussion. Got to have it at the same time. Yeah, what do you do right now?
As soon as I get to the lock, I'm just hoping that, like, with all the random questions I ask them, they start, like, questioning, like, what's he going on, and as they're trying to open up the lock, and that's when we'll make my move.
Okay, yeah. So they're kind of like talking back and forth and like looking back, and do you just stand there in the open?
No, I'm, like, just duck away.
Yeah, you duck away, and yeah,
I'm waiting.
Yeah, you duck away, and your stealth will carry over. No big deal. No to re-roll it every time you go in and out. It's all good. So you duck away, and they're like looking back, and they the other guy holds his hand over, and they begin to open the lock. You can see the crest begin to glow, and the door begins to kind of slide open, and you can just kind of hear, you're like, we didn't have this stupid tree, man. You go to sleep right now.
Yeah, that's when I start coming down the hallway.
Yeah, are you intended to attack him?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him, but I ain't gonna kill him. I'm just gonna knock both of them out.
Okay, so you're gonna do the surprise round.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they will be surprised. You get a whole turn before they do anything. What do you want to do?
Do
you wanna attack 'em?
Fight them? Well, I'm trying to knock both of them out, but like,
Yeah.
if I gotta fight them, I guess.
It goes into combat either way.
Yeah.
We have to do one and then the other.
Yeah. So you'll you can plenty of movement speed to get there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So you got the surprise round. What do you want to do? You walk up. You want to attack him?
Yeah, attack the first guy that's closest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old Harold. Harold's right there.
That's pretty low. 9. What is it? 12, 13.
To hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're unarmored. You hit them.
Okay. I can't remember if I can do that once. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this dude with a death strike with the longsword as well.
Okay. Death strike, but of course non-lethal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not lethal.
Non-lethal.
So just a sword hit alone is 12 plus 88. 12. 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and Harold goes down. Just bloop.
All right, as he slowly falls, I start turning to the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and try to hit him.
Right.
That's pretty. 21.
That hits, yeah, all
Yeah.
day.
And I can't death strike this guy. It's only once per turn, so I just hit him with the longsword. 8.
8? He does not go down, but he's like loopy. You like hit him
Yeah.
pretty hard, and he's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
He's like his knees
loopy.
kind of shake, and he's kind of looking at you like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh god, I forgot the name of the move itself. Flurry of blows.
Okay, so
Yeah, I got
key?
blow a key for this one. 16, 17.
17?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta roll a d6 for this one. 10.
10, and he's bloop.
Yeah, like just run up and light this guy out as he's falling back. Just work this guy over and catch both of them like this.
Right.
And then I just start pulling him back into the room,
All right, so
closing the door behind me.
yeah, you pull him into the room, and you begin to close the door behind you, and from behind you, you hear two voices down the hallway that you're in. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, what are you doing? And then a whistle blows as the two guards that were already in the hallway react to you coming. Actually, we'll do it this way. Roll a initiative.
Okay. 13.
13? Okay. So one of them was going to go before you, and he is going to begin to blow a whistle. He has a whistle on his neck, and he has to blow it as the two guards that were to be relieved of duty are still in there. So yeah, they're like, oh, there's an intruder. Blah, blah, blah. He begins to blow his whistle. Your turn. What do you do? The other guy seems to be like kind of like half asleep, like, whoa, what's going on?
No, kill him.
No. It's still in the same turn. Is it like a new turn?
So the surprise round ended when you got these two guys down. You pulled them two in there, and then these guys were both like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like they heard something, but they weren't in it now. So now it's like, this is not, you weren't sneaking or anything in this. It starts a whole new round of combat.
All right.
And one of them went before you, so he's using his turn to call for help.
All right. He's not that far away from me, I guess.
No, he's like 15 feet down the hallway from you.
All right. I run up to that guy.
Okay.
It's gonna be an attack, but at the same time, like, just gonna have to like.
You slap
he's trying to
you gonna slap that whistle down his throat?
Yeah. I don't want to say like slap it down his throat. More or less, knock it out of his mouth, I guess, so he can't blow it.
Okay, yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
So are you gonna make an attack to try to knock him out?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, yeah. So roll up on him and make your attack.
Okay.
14.
14. That hits.
Oh wow.
Yeah, these guys are unarmed. They don't have a high AC.
10.
10, and bloop, he goes down. And the other guy is still like, he's still kind of groggy. He's going to go after you, but yeah, you still got the rest of your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna knock him out with the other attack.
Yeah, use your second attack to get him.
Yeah, try to get him. Man, 15.
It hits.
Wow. 10.
10, and he goes down too. Yep. Bloop. They both go down. All of you make a perception check.
Perception.
8.
15.
The 13?
15.
They both
15?
got 15.
Perception? Cool. No, not cool. 8.
8. Halnir and Hank, you guys both hear a whistle in the distance. You don't hear anybody yelling anything, but you do hear like a high pitched blow of a whistle. And you haven't heard this yet. Like nobody's blown a whistle for anything yet on this ship, but you hear that. Yeah, what do you do at the sound of this whistle?
I wonder if I've heard it before. Because I've been on a ship.
Make a history check, and we'll see if you heard it before.
7.
7? No, you have not. They've never used this before. Maybe it's a new thing they started doing just in case anything happens.
Oh. That would probably alert me as well. I'll begin going down the ladder.
Okay. Halnir, what do you guys want to do? You hear
Something's going on.
something is up. You guys run up that way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, you run up that way. You've pulled the door to. You're in the hallway with these guys laying down. What do you want to do from here?
Start working my way towards the tree.
Yeah, you run. So the door is locked. The other wooden door is locked with the padlock. What do you do?
Drag one of the guys, put the left hand up to it.
Okay, this one actually takes a key.
Start searching one of them.
Yeah, you search them down. And let's see. What was the search check? If I don't forget.
Investigation.
Is investigation?
Probably.
Or this will.
To look for stuff. It's investigation.
Yeah, investigate real quick for me, so you can find who has the key.
15.
15. Yeah, you're able to. One of the guards that are already in there, the ones blowing the whistle. You're able to find a key ring and flip through. There's only one key on this ring.
Yep.
And you put it in the padlock and you pop it.
Yep.
And the door is open. What do you do now?
Start walking in.
Yeah, you start walking in. The rest of you are run up. You're sliding down there. You guys get to the area. There is a closed iron door, where you know the sound came from. Yeah, you all kind of meet up right there in the spot. Torian, what do you do? Were you with him?
Yeah.
They ran. Okay, so yeah, you guys are all there. The door's shut, but there is some commotion. You can hear some footsteps. People are running that way. In response, what do you guys do? There's going to be a minute before they get there.
Pull the door.
You try to pull it?
Yeah.
Okay. It is actually open because it didn't get relocked. So yeah, you pull the door open, and inside there are 4 guards laying on the ground, and the door at the very end is open.
Run to the door.
Okay. You guys
I
run
yell for the captain.
You go for the captain. Okay. Inryu, you are in the room. You walked up to the tree. You're up in front of the tree right now. You can plainly hear like there's commotion coming. Like you've alerted somebody. Like that whistle kind of blew a whistle on on the plan. Really.
Yeah.
What do you want to do from here? Do you want to your arcane check? You know this is going to be a bit of a ritual. Like you're going to have to spend time doing this, and you are pretty sure you're not going to have enough time to complete it before someone gets there.
Take the bag out.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just stand up for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a thought, I guess. Just try. Get rid of the tree. Put order back. There's balance. Or let the tree just sit there.
But you do know that someone's also trying to blow the ship up. And maybe there'll be another chance to destroy it later.
Yeah. Or just simply do nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so with your arcane check, I'll just say this plainly. It's going to be a ritual. It's going to take you 10
10
minutes.
minutes. Yeah, I know.
But you're pretty sneaky. You can hide in the tree or something.
Hide in the tree.
But you pretty much, you're going to decide what you're going to do right now, and then everyone else is going to get there.
Yeah. As I look at it, I think about what Hank said.
Mm-hmm.
They were inspirational words, really.
Yeah, they all make good points.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull an apple from the tree.
Yeah, you hop up and grab an apple, and you can easily do that with your skills.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite into it.
Delicious.
Yeah.
If you, even though you're a metal man, you know this is a good ass apple.
Yeah. I'm destroying the tree. Maybe the boat gets blown up, and then innocent people will die.
Nobody's really asked me about that.
For real. You know what? Probably gonna wait. I'm just gonna walk out the room.
Yeah, you're gonna head back towards the door.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and you're yelling for the captain. You 3 rush down there. You get to the bottom of the stairs, and you come out, and Inryu's walking towards you.
What are you doing?
Walk past him.
Yeah, he tries to move past you guys.
Summon the weapon.
Summon your weapon. Yeah, you do have the bag in your hand, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see. It doesn't look like anything's happened in the room. It doesn't look like he's done anything, but he is in there and he's trying to walk past you. Summon your weapon. Yeah, what do you guys do from here?
I block him.
Yeah, Highlander steps into your path and tries to stop you.
What are you doing?
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Gonna start trying to move my way around him.
Yeah, you try to get around him. Yeah, he's trying to move past you. What do you want to do?
This isn't who you are. You know it.
I just look at him. If I could squid, I wish I could.
He just looks at you with these metal eyes.
Let's just look at him. Try to move past him again.
Yeah, he just keeps trying to move past you.
Just step in front.
Yeah, he keeps blocking your path.
All right, put the bag of sand up.
Huh?
It's 2 pounds anyway. Go the other way. Whatever.
Okay, so yeah, you
And
put.
I'm gonna be like, look, guys, we're not gonna get anywhere fighting each other. Nobody even asked me my plan, even though I have one set. But nobody's even asked me what I plan to do.
What do you want?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the guys settle this shit themselves. I'm taking that orb and I'm gonna hand it to Calendar. You want that shit blown up, you do it your damn self. I'm not gonna be a pawn. They want to be mad at me for it, so be it. I'm tired of being. This is no reason to break our party apart, which we've been through so much for something that they want. This has nothing to do with us. This is all their plots. This is all for them to get at each other, and they can't do it their damn selves because they're too scared of the consequences, so they get us to do it.
Here.
Hellender goes silent because he is basically a pawn.
Right? Okay, yeah.
I've been used once by the Kraken. I'm not getting used by any other deity.
Yeah, so
As I'm like walking out the other way, I'm like, just with my back turned, your words are very inspirational, Torian. Maybe others can learn from it.
Well, maybe we could destroy the tree.
Maybe. But his words mean a lot. Where's Hank?
and you hear heavy footsteps. And you guys look up the stairs and you can see the captain, Captain Eagle Eye, just standing there with his 3 iron nails in his mouth and his sword pulled. And he's just looking down, glaring at all of you, like, "What the hell are you doing?"
We heard a whistle blow and came as quick as we could.
Thought about apple pie.
He like starts like going down the hallway towards you guys. Are you in the hallway right now, Henry?
Yeah, I'm just looking for Hank at this point.
Yeah. And,
I'm right behind the captain.
Yeah. The Hank's behind him, and the captain's like walking down, and he's kind of like you have to like step back so you can like because he's like wide as the freaking hallway is. He's like doom 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 doom.
Yeah.
Doom. And he gathers all you guys up in the room, and he's just like, "Don't fuck with me, tree. Get the hell out of here."
Start walking out. I'm just.
But look at him first. Can I at least get an apple?
He's like, he kind of like smirks a little bit, like, "I'll bring you one later. They're delicious. I'm very cross right now." But yeah, he looks like he wants to get on to you guys, but he's just like very like, I don't know. You if anybody cares, make an insight check on the captain.
Oh my God. 12.
Yeah, I'm curious. Nope, not that curious.
All right, well, with a 12, your thoughts are the captain should be like he would probably be kicking you guys' asses for something like this, but he seems very like distant about it. Like he just tells you guys to leave. He's not like swinging the sword. He's not yelling at you guys. He's just like almost kind of like he knows a little more than about the situation than he should maybe. Like he's not in on anything, but he's like kind of just like, I don't know. You just kind of get this weird feeling that he should be a lot more mad about this than he is.
Yeah, I mean, we just basically threatened his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, he just kind of kicks you guys out.
You don't give a damn about that tree.
Yeah. Failure, tree not destroyed. We're gonna take a break. It's hot in here, but we're not done yet. We got a little bit more to go. So, Henry is off the destroy the tree path. All right, we're gonna take about a 5-minute break, get it cooled down in here again, and we'll continue. And we should be getting to Pro Reach after this break. Yeah! Everyone's favorite place from the first season. Yeah. All right, be right back, guys.
We're back, baby.
Hey, we back. What's up, everybody? Took a break. Got to turn the air conditioner a little bit. I saw people in the chat be like, "Why is it so hot there?" It's just hot.
It's where we live. Yeah.
Mississippi.
We have to turn the air conditioner off when we play because it's a window unit. It's super loud. So before the break, if you're just now joining us, we have a fancy tree.
Fancy.
The guy's interview is going to blow up, but he decided to pull off it at the last minute. And Captain came down, is aware, but he just seemed
so cool.
weirdly cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah, usually he's kind of
weirdly cool.
an ass.
Yeah. But especially like the whole thing that's powering the ship right now, he just seemed to come in like, just get out of here. And that's it. He didn't throw anybody in the brig. He didn't do anything crazy. So he kicks you guys out. And is there anything you guys want to do right now? Because time is going to pass from here.
What? Okay. So there's 4 unconscious soldiers in the main room.
Yeah, they're in the hallway, the 4 unconscious sailors. Mhm.
Uh-huh. And then how many followed with the captain when the whistle was blown?
He came, but let's say there's like 4 more that kind of followed him, and they're getting the guys out of the hallway.
Is he seeming to be dismissive of them? As in like, I don't need you guys here. You can go back to your posts. Everything's cool.
He's not really. He hasn't acknowledged them. Like he's not talking to them in front of me or anything.
Okay. I mean, I already said to him, well, we just had the whistle and came down to make sure everything's okay, and he's told us to head off.
Yeah, he started to just get out. Don't come back down here.
As we pass, are all the guards still alive?
They are. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's all non-lethal damage. They're all still alive. They're all still breathing. They're all getting picked up and carried off, and they're like, as they're carrying them back up the stairs. Yeah, and the captain doesn't ask any questions about what you guys are doing or anything. He just says, "Get out."
I'm walking out.
Okay. Yep. You leave. Everybody else leaving?
No. Chippy's gonna say to the captain, so, crazy night, huh?
He just kind of it was pretty quiet until now.
Was it? Oh, I mean, I was asleep. But then I heard the whistle and came down and... How's everything been this past week for you? Just catching up.
Well, there seems to be a big interest in this lock room down here. And, sometimes there is, and we shoot people at the cannons, but I'm going to just let you slide this time.
Huh. Any more of those Maiden of the Deep sightings?
And he kind of goes silent. We haven't seen hide nor hair of her, but we're keeping vigilant.
Yes, best to be. She is one spooky little spook.
Very scary.
Right then, Eagle Eye. I think I am gonna head on back to bed. What's gonna be your plan for the night?
I'll probably just sit right here for a little bit.
You don't want any company?
No.
Can you tell me about Pearl's Reach?
Oh, Pearl's Reach, the pearl of me eye, where I grew up and first learned my love for the sea. He puts the sword away. The place where Helm, the old Helm, the story came down and scarred the land and all that. Yeah, there's still the scar on the sea where the water just never really came back together. It's crazy. It's just like
a lot of power.
There's just no water there. It never fills in, and it's mind-boggling. You see the fish through the wall, and yeah, and there's a bunch of paladins. They're all assholes. So I became a sailor.
They're assholes. You told us before you don't like coming anywhere near a Sethalar.
Well, more like they don't like me coming anywhere near them. Yeah.
I mean, what keeps you from traveling there?
And he's kind of he just kind of strokes his chin, and you look past him, and you can see his face in the tree behind him. Whether you just they're not the type to forget anything. Very long lives, them elves, you know.
Yeah. Well, I know Ao is still alive. Have you met him?
Met him briefly, you know. You kind of come down and pay homage and all that. You have business there, get permission to do. Yeah, I've talked to him. He's all right.
You're good with him.
I mean, maybe once upon a time, yeah.
Yeah, insight check, see if he's full of shit or not.
Yeah, you can roll insight check, see what you can get out of him.
That's not that great. Where is my insight? 13.
13? He kind of just says that maybe they were at one time, but he kind of not so much anymore, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of what I figured.
Yeah. No, it's old, ancient news.
So how long has this tree been on the boat?
He starts thinking, I guess about 40 years, I guess.
Okay, so the boat wasn't built around the tree.
No.
placed here.
No, this boat used to, before it was just, there wasn't all the plates and everything. We had the doors, put all that on there, and then we had to build the motor, and then we hooked it up. He stops himself. It's just cargo. We're just.
Oh. Do you have any elf help?
What? Maybe what?
Elves?
Oh, no, they don't want to work for me. They don't like me much.
Oh, but you're okay with Ao?
I mean, kind of indifferent, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to be great with him, but he's not great with me.
Oh, maybe you should go talk to him.
That's probably not a good idea.
Does he have a scar on his throat?
Does the captain have a
I
scar?
think you described a scar before.
Yeah, he has a scar. He has several scars, but he definitely has one that looks kind of like a blade, like through his shoulder. He kind of rubs his neck a little bit. As you mentioned, Ao.
Well, Captain, it's late. I guess it's about morning time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I need to, get up there and y'all need to go to sleep, I guess, or something.
Yeah. Is he carrying anything?
Other than his normal gear, no, he doesn't have anything special on him.
Weapon?
He has his one kind of oversized scimitar that he has. That and just his regular, the pirate outfit that he's torn the sleeves off of, and the 3 nails he chews on. He has a little bandana he wears, an eye patch.
So, Cap, I noticed you chew those nails.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you need iron in your system,
Iron.
And then he kind of says, man, I don't know, they just kind of taste good, and I can also do this. And he kind of spits one and flies and sticks into the wall. He's kind of, yeah, if someone's talking shit, I can just
spit nails out.
Spit a nail out of it. Yeah. So mean he's spitting nails. Arr.
Arr.
Arr. Oh. Yeah, but you get from that there's no elves working on the ship. Apparently Ao doesn't like him very much.
Yeah, Tibby, she wasn't sure if it was legitimately him because he was so chill, but she feels convinced that it is him now, so she's got no concern.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem super mad that you guys are down here.
Yeah.
Almost as he kind of expected you guys to be down here. Maybe it's, who knows why, really. Maybe it's because you guys are always into trouble. Maybe maybe he's in on something. Who knows?
Right. Well, Cap, I'm going to leave you to it. And as I kind of walk away, I'm going to touch the nail. Is it real?
The nail?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Did he pull
Sure,
no
no.
one on, replace it?
Make sure there's no illusions or anything going on.
It's almost like he still has 3 in his mouth for some reason. It's weird. It's like every time you like look away and he looks back, he has 3 in there. He just kind of like tongues one out of his cheek and has another one.
Wow.
Oh man. And those either catching up with us, Ao is a character from the last campaign who is now the reluctant leader of the elves.
So I walk over to Hank.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys like the captain's like getting you guys. He's like pushing you guys out. You guys leave the area. You're up on the deck. You go up to Hank.
Yeah.
What do you say to Hank?
Did you get a bite of the apple?
Oh no! I never got a chance to.
I take the apple that I have bit into. I cut it in half.
Yeah.
Give him the half that I didn't bite.
Right. Yeah. Give him some of the apple.
Something so beautiful must taste so good, right?
Apparently.
I handed it to him.
Yeah, he gives you half of this. It's a very large apple. It's like almost like cantaloupe size.
Oh,
Really.
okay. No,
Good
okay.
God.
Yeah, but just give him the other half of the apple.
Yeah, and there's no he cut it. There's no seeds in the apple. It's like mostly just like the apple flesh, I guess. Like no real core or
Wait,
anything.
there's no core? These the
Made
best
now,
apples
yeah.
ever.
Best apple. He eats the whole thing.
I'll eat it.
Yeah, you take a bite and it's like the most perfect, delicious apple you've ever had in your life. Probably the best piece of food you've ever put in your mouth.
You won't have one thing better than the season.
So
That's what I'm trying to make.
As I'm eating it, I turn around and I approach the captain.
Yeah. Well, the captain's still down the stairs. He didn't follow you guys up.
Yeah, I approach him.
Yeah, you go back down. He's like, "Oh, I told you to get the hell out of here."
I know. You're the captain here, and everybody's supposed to follow your orders.
Hey, dear, you're damn right, dear.
Yeah. I've told you the story many times. I've seen you.
Oh God, fucking Bessie, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She has a piece of shit ship, and she deserves to be at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh,
How dare you?
I'd sink her again if I had the chance.
You're the reason I'm here, right?
You're always after me, damn tree. You're lucky I let you ride my ship.
I told you about that tree 1,000 times. I told you that the god Kalendor called me to this tree.
I don't give a fuck if Kalendor called you this tree. Mercule's protecting this tree.
Mercule got his powers from Kalendor.
Ah!
You crazy bastard.
Oh man, yeah, he's just like,
No, I'm not going anywhere.
well, you keep paying for your damn fare, so I let you keep coming on. But now you figured it out. It's right here under your nose the whole
I know
time.
it's crazy. You bastard. If you weren't undead, I'd just kill you myself.
You're like, yeah, even if I was alive, you had no chance. Zero chance.
I just slap him on the shoulder. It's like, ha 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 ha.
Like slaps in the face. Shut up! very, very rude of him. Just like, boop, bops you on the forehead. Get the hell out of here.
What are you gonna do down here?
Well, I'm going to make sure you assholes don't come out here and fucking, I don't know, do whatever the hell you're doing down here.
I followed you down here, remember?
What?
Yep.
He like shakes his head like, yeah, okay, we'll get out of here.
I'll be seeing you.
And he's like, well, maybe not anymore. The fucking tree is, and stalker. Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll wait.
does Eagle Eye have a beard?
Does Eagle have a beard? No, he does not. He has like in my head, he has like this weirdly shaped face. It's like a very like the almost cartoony, like strong jaw. Yeah, that's it. There you go. the little butt face. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah.
Okay. I'm good with letting time pass.
Yeah, anything you guys want to take care of in the meantime? Like this is there you guys it's pretty much like deal with the tree or nah. So the end of your short but long journey across the ocean comes to an end. In the distance you can see It's almost like a white sea, like almost this golden light coming from the distance. Excuse me. Across the, you can see land. You can see kind of this like almost golden white city, like kind of like that sandstone look almost. Far off to the west, you guys can see. You can't see land, but you can see there's something in the distance, like something large enough for you to be able to see it from here. And from the map, you think that may be the tree of the city of Acethalar across the way.
Wow. Huge.
It's big. Probably bigger than it was now, so you guys can actually see it from here. And then as you guys are pulling up into port, you can see that there is just it kind of comes to like a point and like kind of goes out back towards the city. There's just this area where there's just no water. Like it's in the ocean, but there's just water that's missing. And the edges of the water like flow down. Actually, no, they flow up. Yeah, that's how we said it. They flow up from the bottom of the ocean back up and kind of flow out. And this is, you guys know, the scar that was left over when Helm came down. His descent, as they call it, into the city of Pearl's Reach. The city's been put back together. I'm trying to think if there's anything else especially different about it. So, anyway, just to give the description again, you guys know what it looks like. You guys know what Pearl's Reach looks like. But the people in the chat, this is from our first, this is the city that our first campaign ran through, where a lot of tears were shed, a lot of drama happened. Pearl's Reach is a coastal city. It was the religious center of the continent. There's a lot of like little waterfalls built throughout the city, fountains. Everything's kind of that sandstone look, kind of that white, smooth stone everywhere. A lot of marble, a lot of gold. And down here on the docks, the scar is kind of off to the side of the city. It kind of goes, let's see, from your direction when it happened, off to the side. The harbor's here, and it kind of comes. Actually, hang on, it came from here. It's on this side, so it kind of comes out to the side, like over here. You guys are coming in from this way. Or actually, you're coming up. Sorry, it's hard to do it in reverse for you. So the continent's basically a butt. You guys are coming in over here, and the scar kind of. Anyway, the scar's not in the way of the harbor, but it's a sight to behold. And who hasn't ever been to Pearl Reach as far as characters go? So 3 of you guys. Has Torium?
No.
Okay, Tori hasn't ever seen it. It's a very beautiful city. Like it's like almost brings a tear to your eye. It's so beautiful. But under every beautiful city, there's a dark underbelly, and you guys definitely know this one has one. So you guys pull up to the harbor. There is a much larger harbor that you guys pull up into, or a dock, I should say. Excuse me. You guys are kind of used to seeing like more of like guards around your city, like wearing like their gray armor and such. You don't see any guards here. You see paladins. You see gold armor, white capes. They're not like hanging down. They almost kind of like that. They got that weird upward curve where they kind of hang off their back, and they all have helmets on. They have the mohawk thing on top with the golden feathers in it, and they patrol around, and it's almost too much bling, because we all know whose paladins these are. Oseron, who want them to be blinged out. It's almost like ceremonial kind of looking. Like it's like you may even think that these guys probably came and fight because they look like they're just so fancy. But you can see several of them riding white horses through the city, or through the docks, and some are talking with. You see one there talking with a couple of sailors on the side about their the contents of what they're bringing in the city, and there's a lot of people moving around out here. It's quite crowded. But anyway, and there's a lot of people coming up just to see the ship come in. This is one of the we may even call it like one of the wonders of the world. And also here, you can, as you guys are pulling up, you can see that the airship is here, but it is leaving as you guys get there. Unfortunately. the single airship that the dwarves created. So yeah, you guys get there. Not too much more. This is a pretty. It's a large city. It's bigger than it was when you guys were there. It's been 200 years, but more or less the same as far as layout goes. So yeah, you guys get there. Passengers begin to get off the ship. A lot of the merchants begin to come off, and no one's unloading the cargo yet. They're letting all the passengers get off. What do you guys want to do from here?
Take that bag of sand. Then I'm just throw it off to the side.
Yeah, you just kind of throw it off, and it just bloop and sinks down into the ocean. You can't this harbor's pretty deep. You can't see the bottom. Yeah.
So.
Especially for a ship this size. It's got to be really deep. Everyone give me a perception check.
Ooh, my best at.
Yeah. 17.
19.
13.
11.
17.
17? Okay, everything above 15. As you guys are getting your stuff together and you're on the dock, you kind of just get a glimpse at the corner of your eye of something moving kind of quickly from maybe around the crow's nest area. It seems to kind of move off the ship, almost kind of like it just jumps out into the crowd. You see, you kind of catch one at the corner of your eye, and then you think you see another and another one, but you can't ever see quite what it is.
Can we distinguish color?
Dark colors, he's more of a shadow looking color. And yeah, so you guys are here at Pearl's Reach. The captain gives you guys all a big hearty slap on the back. Yeah, what do you guys want to do? You guys are here at Pearl's Reach. So your destination is Sethalar, which is across the way, across the I guess the channel you could call it, really. But he doesn't go there, so you can try to find another ship. You can look around the city if you want to. You guys are here. What do you guys want to do? And then, again, this is a very beautiful city in comparison to Riverfall, where you guys once were, which is very, I get jungle themed. I could say more like a Aztec kind of look to it. This is everything is just as beautiful as they can possibly make it.
As I see Enryu throw, unless he does it inconspicuously, but as we see him throw the bag of sand, I want to put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Thank you."
Just turn to look at him. Was it the right decision?
Sometimes doing nothing is the right thing to do.
It seems that way.
Yeah, and as you guys are talking, you think you see Gidma for a second.
Yeah.
And he kind of disappears into the crowd.
To do nothing. What if you have another reason to do something, though?
I mean,
What do you have in mind?
Whatever Gimba's plan is, I don't know why he's here or where he's going, but either way, it's got to be stopped. Either way, my journey continues.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just turn to Tippy and just put my hand back on her shoulder. You're welcome.
Yeah. And so, Torian, you know that this boat's ruined up and ready to go, and you still have the kind of the I was going to say baseball, but the softball size crystal in your pack still. Yeah, so what's the plan? What's the plan here, guys? What do you guys want to do? The ship's going to load up more passengers. It's going to be docked for not very long. It's going to be here for maybe the day, and then they're going to move on.
I'm gonna start walking up, and you want me to roll to see which way Gimba went?
Yeah, you do intend to follow him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to look for him.
Well, the perception check you made, he disappears from your sight, and you're unable to find him right now, unfortunately.
All right.
If you want to continue to look for him, maybe you can investigate or make another perception check so you can spot him again.
Yeah, I'll go for it one more time. Either way, I'm coming off the boat. Either way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of time looking for him.
Yeah. Perception at 6.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, either way, I'm gonna
Like
start.
you see him, and then like he just blends in with the rest of the crowd.
All right, start walking off, getting off the boat onto the dock and walking around the city. When
Yeah.
the time comes,
Yeah, well, there are two paladins that are checking people that are getting off the ship. They're asking who they are, and they are checking the ship's ledger, make sure that they're on there. And so, what is it?
I mean, I never got on the ship.
What, this one that you just wrote on?
I was a puppet.
Yeah, she was.
That's true.
yep,
So I'm not on any ledges.
yeah,
Yeah. So they're down there and they have the book. So yeah, you guys get there. You get up and the Torian, you're up first, and the paladin says to you, so it's a human male, and he's all right, what is your name?
Torian.
Torian what?
I don't think I forget about it. Just Torian.
Just Torian. He like flips the page over. Oh, well, there you have just Torian. There you are. No last name. Typical for an orc. Circles it.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you usually don't have a last name. Right? I mean, do you?
No.
All right. And he like doesn't even hesitate. Like he doesn't even like seem like. Let's see. He kind of looks at you. Who does this belong to? I don't see it on the list of cargo. Metallic man.
I turned to look. I'm like, who is he talking to?
Bronze, maybe. Does anybody claim this?
Claim what? My bag?
No, you're.
I'm free. I am my own person.
It must be those dwarves. All right. What is your name?
Inryu,
Inryu.
the Phoenix.
Is your Inryu the Phoenix, or is that a alias? What's your real name?
Inryu, the Phoenix.
Is the part of your name?
It's the whole thing.
Okay, let me flip through. All right. How do you spell that? I or E? E. Okay.
R Y.
Okay. Well, there's an Inryu. There's no Phoenix here. Just Inryu.
That would be me.
Okay. He like marks it off. All right, you're good to go here. And then who's next? I guess Joy comes up and they give Joy a hard time, and Perry comes up and is like, bro, and they're just like, all right, dwarf.
Come right in. Yeah.
Yeah, who's up next?
I am Mrs. Grimson.
They kind of like look at you. Mrs. Grims.
Check it, I'm on the ledger.
Okay, let's see. Mrs. Grims. Yeah, okay, so.
Thank you, peasant.
Pardon me, Mrs. Grimson. Where is your husband? And please give me your full name, first and last.
Lady is my maiden first name. Thank you.
Maiden first name.
I mean, I do apologize, Mrs. Grimson. Just following protocol and all. Just your first and last name.
Lady.
I love it.
Lady Grimson is my name. Thank you, sir.
So I'll give this to you. You guys don't know her first name.
No,
It was never,
so,
given. So how do you want to play this?
My first name is Lady. That is what I state to the man.
So you tell him that your first name is Lady.
Yes.
my lady. Excuse me. I'm Charles Grimson. This is my wife.
Kind of looks at you. As you got your helmet on. He's just kind of like.
It's ceremonial.
And he. Oh, wow. Mr. Grimson. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Welcome back to Pearl's Reach. As he doesn't seem to recall what you guys look like at all. He kind of like looks over the other pals like, yeah, they make some pretty good chairs.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
one.
start walking.
Yeah, onwards I go.
All right. And you, sir, what was your name?
Sir,
Your
my
name?
my name is Hank.
What?
My name is Hank.
What?
My name is Hank.
Hank what?
Hill.
We're not doing that.
Is it not?
Hank Sandstone.
Hey, okay. Hank Sandstone.
You've seen me before. I'm on this ship all the time.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Okay, Hank Sandstone is here. Gotcha. Okay, well, yeah, welcome to Pearl's Reach. Enjoy your stay. And he kind of like doesn't look back at you again. And everybody's off the ship. You know, you guys somehow this guy rolled a freaking 3 on his check and completely just doesn't care. Even though you're like obviously.
Oh yeah, we're not though.
Oh my lord.
She's like a fish person now doing the helmet.
Exactly. They're just like, ugh. Good thing I ain't got news that those people are dead.
What?
Those people are no longer living, but you know, where has it traveled out to Pearl's Reach yet? But maybe it will. So yeah, you guys are there now. You guys are officially in. They didn't even check for any identification. They just asked your name and marked it off a list.
We did it.
All right, what do you guys want to do? You're here.
Well, now we need to find a way to settle our.
Oh yeah, you guys want to find a way to get to Sethalar from here? There's plenty of ships here, plenty of smaller boats.
Do we tell the captain about his ship?
About the possibility of someone.
That it could, yeah.
I mean, he's been good to us. I think he deserves a heads up.
I mean, I can tell them where the dust is if they want to take care of it.
Honestly, I feel like he might be at a point in his eternal existence that he might be grateful for a way out.
Does Hank know about this plan?
Nope.
Nope.
He's like, what are you talking about? I'm getting on that ship tomorrow.
So now what's it gonna be? He's not even a sailor.
Like I said, I wasn't planning on seeking the ship. I'm not going to be a pawn to the guys. If Caledon wants it done, he has to do it himself. And I didn't have a conversation with him. But from what Tippy told me, he didn't want to get his hands dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So
make him do it himself, huh? Let's hope he doesn't find anybody else.
Kalno wants the ship sunk with the tree.
they want the tree back.
Yes, he wants to
Sethalar.
destroy the ship so that it can be separate from the tree, but then he's going to come and get the tree and take it back to its rightful place. He doesn't want the tree on the ship.
Okay.
Look how weird it sounds when you explain it. There's a tree on the boat? Yeah.
That's why I asked you a few days ago, what were your plans when we reached Pearl Reach?
I told you I'm staying with the tree. Wherever it goes, I go.
His path is already made and chosen.
Well, that determines that I have to go tell the captain and tell him where everything is. I'm not going to risk Hank's life for the tree. Caledon wants it done because this is Caledon's plan, just to let you know. If he wants it done, he had to come do it some other way, find some other way to do it.
I don't know anything about that, but I'm.
Like I said, I never spoke to him. Tippy and Joy did.
He seemed like a nice guy to me.
Joy still seems like he's seasick, even though we're on land. For some
The
odd
after
reason.
effects can last a
It takes a
while.
while, yeah.
But I mean, this is what he wanted, and I didn't want to be his excuse of the reason why it was done. I mean, I hate to say it, but I've already done stuff that I probably shouldn't have. I mean, there's a zombie turtle somewhere.
There's a zombie turtle out there, maybe. While you guys are discussing this amongst yourselves, there seems to be a commotion in the distance a little bit. You can see several other paladins. They seem to be kind of pushing people out of the way and telling people to move aside. And another paladin is on top of a white horse and is kind of riding through the crowd, and the other paladins are moving out of the way. You see the same kind of ceremonial armor, and then long brown hair and a brown beard, and you can see the cross-like eyes of the certain group of paladins that saw the fight of the gods, is riding through, and he goes past you guys, and you can hear them shouting to make way for Alexander. And they shout out I forget actually his freaking rank. He's one of the several captains. And he just kind of rides up onto the boat. And Eagle Eye's up there. The paladin dismounts, and they grasp hands, and they seem like they know each other. They're kind of like talking and catching up, it seems like. But a lot of people are starting to clear out of the way. Like, a lot of people are starting to kind of move away from the group that gathered around to look at the ship. They're getting pushed out, and they're beginning to try to move you guys away as well. If you want to try to talk to the captain, you still can. But
yeah, I'm gonna try to head back up to the captain.
Yeah, and you start trying to walk back up on the boat.
Before you leave, I'm gonna say, Torian, maybe you should just give the choice to the captain and give him the ball.
Makes sense.
Because that way if he ever wants an out, he has the ability.
Yeah, because that'll give him the choice of leaving his crew here and selling the ship out by itself. So
yeah,
maybe it's just him.
He might want to be out from underneath the God of Death's thumb.
Well, I mean, he didn't seem too mad about it potentially being destroyed, so maybe he is tired of technically being cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my thoughts.
I'll give him the chance.
All right, so you try to go back up to the ship?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you start to like push your way back, and several of the paladins are pushing people. You're able to kind of slip through. One of them does like he tries to stop you. He's like, "All right, sir, move along, please."
I have to talk to the captain. I just got off the ship. I needed to talk to him before I left, and they asked me to get off the ship, but this is really important.
Kind of like looks back. Just make it quick, okay?
All right.
Yeah, and he lets you pass. Yeah, and you go back up the ramp. It's quite a large ramp. The ship is huge. You make your way back up, and and you can see the captain speaking to this other paladin, and the captain kind of like gives you like the nod, like, what's up?
Like, I need a word with you, Xavier. Kind of in private, if you don't mind.
All right. Excuse me, please, Alexander. I gotta deal with it just this moment. And then he's like, "Oh, that's okay. Yeah, take your time." And and Eagle Eye walks over there with you. What do you say to him?
Captain, kind of noticed the other day when you found all of us around the tree, you kind of were. You didn't seem that angry. Is there any certain reason why?
Kids always snoop around where they don't need to be snooping, and what could you really do to that thing anyway?
Well, me personally, nothing. But what if I was to tell you there has been a plot going about your ship?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time.
What if I gave you the choice about your ship?
Oh, what do you mean about my ship? Nothing's gonna take this ship down. Look at it. As he like motions to like you can see like the huge plating metal that's up the side still.
Technically, this could.
And you hold up the orb. He kind of looks at it. What the hell is that?
It's a magical orb. While we were on the ship, we were approached by Kalanor. I'm not sure if you've heard the name before.
I've heard of it.
You probably had a few dealings with the guys since, you know.
Never with that one specifically, but I do recall from the books.
Well,
He's dead, I think.
that's not entirely true. To be honest, I'll be honest with you and up front. He doesn't like you. He doesn't want you alive. He doesn't want your ship sailing because it's powered with his tree.
He kind of shrugs a little bit, like, what is he? One of them? Was he one of them elves?
No. He was, I mean, to be honest, it's God politics.
Fucking God politics. Oh my God, pain in my ass.
Yeah. Mine too, and you've been a straight up guy the whole trip. There are 5 different points where they had me sprinkle dust on your ship. I never had the intention of destroying this crystal because I didn't want to be a pawn of the guys. I've been one before, and it wasn't. They plot and make you do stuff that they want to do, and I didn't want to be a part of that again. So I was going to take this orb and I was actually going to give it back to Kalanor if I saw him. I was not going to sink your ship because the only thing that's keeping your ship up right now is this thing being whole.
He kind of squints at it. Well, you didn't want to be their pawn, but you sprinkled their fucking dust around my ship anyway, huh?
Yeah, I did. Because one of the things that I gathered from Kalanor is he didn't want to get his own hands dirty for his own plots. But with that being said, I don't want to leave it in his hands either. I know you've been around a long time. I'm not sure how that affects you in your mind or what your whole mentality is. But if anybody should have the choice of whether this ship sinks, goes on, I'm not sure what your deal with the God of Death is, if the tree is not on your ship, if you live or if you die. Right now, you've already shown us that you can't die. I'm not sure if that's attached to the tree that's on your ship. But if it is, I wanted to leave you the choice yourself of being able to rid yourself of this burden. So, with that being said, this is yours. If you just want to end it all, then just sail out by yourself and sink the ship. They'll come get the tree, because that was the whole plan, was for me to wait for you and your crew to leave, and y'all sail out a little bit and sink your ship.
And like the whole time he's been talking to me, like hasn't taken his eye off the orb. He's like,
Trust me,
you like
man.
moving. He's just like watching it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I thought you was gonna fucking blackmail me for some gold or something.
No, I'm not greedy.
Like hold his hand out.
Just be very careful. Like I said, this being whole determines whether your ship is floating or sinking.
All right, yeah, and he like kind of hold his hands out. You put it in his hand.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, and you reach out and put it in his hand, and right as you let go, behind him, over his shoulder, you can see behind the mast of the boat, there's a man with a white robe, black beard, and a gray streak through his hair, and he kind of peeking out, and he just kind of gives you a wink as you let it go, and it passes through the captain's hand as it just kind of phases through and shatters on the deck. And then there's just this deafening explosion sound, and you just kind of see the sun like flipping by you over and over again. And the rest of you guys see the entire ship just explode in the harbor, and people are screaming and running. And
Of course. Priority,
and
baby.
there's absolute chaos as one of the biggest ship in existence just explodes in the docks. and Torian goes flying through the air, and you guys can see the golden tree kind of fly out towards the ocean, deeper water and land. And that's where we'll end tonight. Yay! Pearl's Reach!
We here, baby.
All right. We're back. Woo!
I'm glad I got my racial back.
Got your work ratio. You just got blowed up. Yeah, we'll figure out what happens next time. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you very much for the host you guys gave out. Appreciate that. Mick, we appreciate you. A lot of people coming in here tonight. You probably don't have any idea what we were talking about, but it's a good time here. We are probably getting pretty close to the end of this campaign. I imagine if everything goes smooth, then we'll be done in a couple more episodes, honestly.
Oh, okay.
And but you know that could stretch out depending on how things go. But anyway,
Always.
so after this one's done, we'll probably take a break, like a break for a little length of time, then start a new campaign. So feel free to follow. We're here every Saturday night. Get in at the start of the campaign so you know what we're doing. There's gonna be a lot of cool things going on. And we'll catch you guys next time. If you have any fan art or anything you want to share with us, hashtag Charisma Plus DND, the letters D, the letter N, the letter D, and we'll feature it next time. So catch you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.